Recording? We're recording?
I should say so.
And streaming.
We're live. Go.
Sure.
Go. We're live. Go.
We're live?
We're live. Go.
What do you want me to do?
I'd say stuff. I
Hey.
don't know.
Hello. It's a Tuesday night, August 10th. We're here to watch a game between Jake E. and Eli Zer. Skaven versus Nobles.
This is the second game of the playoffs, the second bracket. Both these players, I believe, have won a match and have advanced to the next round. This is their next round.
I heard.
And they have a stacked lunch ball. You guys probably heard that.
Okay, so D68.
So, yeah, stacked lunch. Nathan, tell us about the inducements. Tell us about the other teams here.
And so Jake is playing the Imperial Nobles, the Beta Serpentis. Meanwhile, Eli has the Skaven Blight Scramblers, is the fourth, I think is what they are. Jake he just bet all of his treasury, which is 55K, for his hopeful game against Brad. Meanwhile, Eli spent 100K. He got 25 in inducements, petty cash. So he spent 100K to get 2 kegs, and then he bet 100K for his hopeful game against Brad, leaving 45K in his treasury. They rolled for Random Stadium, got nothing. They agreed to do match events shy of Pop Ball and use special balls, with Jake E. kicking off to the receiving Eli. He rolled the stacked lunch ball, number 3, on the ball table. What that does is it gives you a +1 to pick up the ball, but everyone who blocks you has strip ball. Also, if you get a touchdown, you roll a d6, and on a 1, you get an upset stomach and you miss the next drive.
Ooh, that's crazy.
So-
now, I feel like we have to talk about what just happened. All right, what just happened is Jake kicked the ball to Eli, and then on the kickoff event, they got a blitz. Now, look where that ball is at.
That ball is very gripable, but luckily Eli has set up what I like to call a screen door. So even if Jakey blitzes through, he can't blitz the guy that's next to the ball.
No, that's right. But he very well can blitz the person guarding the ball and then get on top of the ball and hope to catch it on a 5. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, and what's his name? Jakey E is missing Philip on this game, his English lineman, but is otherwise uninjured with the return of Mr. Rice.
That's good.
He also replaced a bodyguard who went out next game. He was unskilled, so we just rebought him. Meanwhile, Eli came into this game at full strength because his week 8 conceded to him.
Oof.
Now Jakey E is bemoaning his good fortune because he now has to make decisions.
All right, he made the first one. Is he going to try to get on top of it?
I don't see why not.
Should.
He absolutely should.
I think he should.
On the other hand, though,
I think he's going to try with a different player, though, maybe.
he has marked the ball.
No, yes, he has. However, that ball is still hanging in the air, and it could bounce to any one of those squares well outside his own sphere of control.
The downside for moving an ogre during a blitz, though, is if it fails its bonehead, it is down for your opponent's first turn.
Ooh, that's correct. But I don't think he's trying to get on that ball. I don't know why he would choose not to. I think he's making a fatal error.
I think because he doesn't want to risk the rush, he'd rather get as many people down as he can first.
I guess.
Now, that stacked lunch ball is equally beneficial and detrimental to both players because Eli is going to pick it up on a 2 with whoever he wanted anyway. But now let's Jakey pick it up on a 2. But what's big is because only Jakey E's thrower has sure hands. So everyone else, as soon as they get pushed, the ball's coming loose.
Yes.
So you're going to see the ball switch hands a lot in this game. And Mama G says hi.
Hello, Mama G. All right. They got to bounce that ball
Monstrous
one
Mouth
more
does make
time.
you immune to strip ball.
Oh, he does have a rat with monstrous mouth.
So he will be immune to strip ball if the ball gets to him.
Keep that ball tucked nice and tightly within his jowls.
Rodent cheeks.
Was jowls not good enough?
It sounds less cute.
Jowl?
Yeah.
Sounds cute?
That sounds less cute.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds less cute.
Yes.
Jowl sounds less
It
cute.
does.
not what you said.
It is what I said.
No. You said rat cheeks.
Yeah.
And then I said, was jowls not good enough? And then you said, it's less cute.
This is an
as in, rat cheeks are less cute.
No, jowls is less cute than rat cheeks.
The subject was rat cheeks, not jowls. It being representative of the subject is rat cheeks.
Are you good at talking, Mr. Circle Speaker?
Ah.
Meanwhile, the ball is still in the air as Jake E.E. deliberates on his last movement.
Yes.
This movement frozen in time.
Wonder to see how. Let's see where this. I guess the ball goes there. Hold on one sec, ladies and hams.
The ogre moved is what that was, I think. No, the ball didn't bounce.
You guys didn't bounce the ball.
Meanwhile, somebody blocked a guy. Watch it bounce directly onto Jakey's guy and he catch it.
Oh, yep. Look at this. He would be catching it on a 4.
On a 4.
4. It's a 4. He catches it on a 4. There he
Both
goes.
of those
he
guys
finally
have catch.
figures it out. And he's got the ball. Jakey starts the drive
That
with the
is
ball.
hell
This is
in a handbasket for
disgusting.
Eli.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. The bright side for Eli being that since he has not got sure hands, that ball is most likely coming out
That's
after
true.
a blitz. But it
That's
also means
true.
that he has to dedicate his blitz to that guy.
That's true.
The Red Ogre blocked the bodyguard, did not break him.
Oof. Oh my goodness. Does that rat ogre have claw?
No, but he does have block.
That might be better. That might be better.
On its own, maybe. Depends on the Rat Ogre's purpose. And so,
Let's see.
more pows by Elizer.
Just another pow. Let's see if Jakey can smell what Eli's cooking. Is that still trademarked?
I don't know. But
hope
if
not.
Eli's cooking something, I'm going to say it's barbacoa.
All right. This turn has been
Would you be...
very uneventful.
So, this is incredibly eventful. Jakey
This is
is
taking
already...
for. Are they using turn timers?
No, and I'm glad for it. But Jakey is one turn away from scoring. Like, he could score on his first turn. That's amazing for Jakey. Like, I wouldn't...
Absolutely. If
I wouldn't be throwing these frontline blocks if I were
I would
Eli.
not. I'd be setting up for that blitz immediately.
Because if he doesn't get it, everything is doomed.
Absolutely.
Thing is that,
Absolutely.
other than that Rat Ogre, nobody can get 2 dice on that blitzer because I don't think Eli has any guard.
Well, thankfully, he only needs a push.
That's fair,
he's
but
going
it'll be
for the other
it'll be a
2
1
die.
die.
Oh, he is really stretching his luck.
Whew, this is scary.
I mean, he only has.
Several
He's
rolls
actually
of
got
4
a.
by Eli.
He actually has a rough setup for trying to get that ball free. Mm-hmm. Does that guy in front of the ball carrier have guard?
No.
Okay.
At least I don't think he does. He might, in fact.
Okay.
Jakey has 3 guard, or he had 3 guard at least. One on his ogre and the 2 bodyguards.
It's very possible that that ball carrier has guard.
Yeah, honestly,
if
if
Eli
I were-
screws anything up, he is going to spend this entire game on the back foot.
If I were Eli, I think I would have tried to block as Rat Ogre free so that I could blitz with the Rat Ogre because he has
Absolutely.
block. And that guy also has block, but
I,
would have given him 2 dice.
I do want to hand you a bit of a compliment with a bit of caution and say you have a wonderful voice, but it carries, and we got to be careful not to influence the decisions
I was worried
of the
about that.
of the players.
Like I asked Jakey earlier if he heard me against him and Joe because I pointed out how he could serve Zod right before he did. But then he said, "No, I didn't hear you." So I'm hoping that remains true. But I do feel that we should push this cart further away from the room that they're playing in.
Unfortunately, there are a lot of wires, so I'm not sure we can facilitate that.
Like, I won't follow up.
No armor breaks.
I think every time I was like, I won't fend, no one's followed up. After I said that.
All right. Eli freeing up that position for him there.
You
by
might
one
have
die.
to use his Dauntless. Oh, he's got a Skaven Blitzer with horns. So that's at least something he's got.
Oh, it could come into play here. Definitely could get there and blitz him. I think that's probably what he's
I
planning
think that's what he's
for.
going for.
Yep.
Because this bandless guy probably doesn't have guard.
Absolutely not. It's just a lineman. But he's got horns, so he could 2-die block that ball
On the positive
free.
side for Eli, Skaven is very hard to stall with, but if he gets the ball loose, he could get into this backfield here that Jakey has left vacant.
Absolutely. It's quite possible that Jakey overcommitted.
Maybe. He's got a bunch of people that could swing down. And the thing is, if Eli scores quickly, I think that Jakey could respond in turn, and you don't want to go into your opponent's receive with them being tied with you.
Absolutely not.
I guess I will try it.
Eli is going for it.
Landing in your spot conveniently was very not good.
Yeah, this is the worst, Eli.
1,
Look at him clear that line, though.
6, 7,
Yeah, it's more likely to happen than not.
running there.
Rushing.
First go for it.
It's
Got
good.
it. Second go for
Second
it.
rush. It's good.
Two
Two-die block.
dies.
2-die block on you.
Needing only a push.
All right.
He's got a claw and mighty blow.
Oh,
And he gets his pow
how did he get
Down.
2 dice?
because he has horns.
He didn't. He said he has claw and mighty blow.
I'd be strength 4.
How do you get 2 dice? Because he has corns.
He said claw. He erroneously said that guy had claw.
He did,
That's his other
but he
blitzer.
probably has horns as well.
Hey, and welcome to our actual official commentator. Welcome, Dakota.
And 8 up with claw.
Yeah,
Oh, and he doesn't get it.
he's fine, but what he really wanted was a ball. Now, the worst possible thing here would be if the ball goes north. The one? No, no. Whew.
Yep, that's a
And
good spot for him.
Eli can now recover the ball. But this is still an incredibly precarious spot for him. Because if he fails to pick up that ball, that's a Mr. Moss or a Mr. Rice. I can't tell them apart. From a vertical view, at least. And that could both reach the touchdown place from this, even after getting up. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, no, he couldn't. But he has one guy that could definitely reach.
Especially after the blitz and blitzing the guy free.
And yes, like I said, though, the lunch ball makes it so that all of Eli's guys can pick it up on a 2 now, but it does next to nothing for the gutter runners unless it's already next to a guy.
Absolutely.
And then Eli also has a gutter runner with big hand, so we just absolutely just give no F's about this. That's a... Is he really considering sprinting before picking up that ball?
I guess so. I think he's trying to set up for a pass.
With yes, he does have Skaven throwers that do have sure hands, and now with the lunch ball, picks it up on a 2. This is still a lot of gambling, though.
I don't know who Blood Moon is, but I'm on your team.
I'm 46% certain it's Joe. Hi, Joe. Possibly.
Hi, anonymous user. Oh my goodness. Let's
Though
see
if it
what
is
happens.
Joe, mighty big of you to root for Jakey here.
Watch it live, but I went back and I watched it that night. It was a hell of a game. It was a great game. It was a hell of a game.
All right.
They might have all been our spots.
A side camera here would be
Dodge.
dandy. Oh,
So
he's
gonna
dodging.
Dodge out on a
Oh,
2.
this is-
He got it.
That was too risky.
I mean, it's a 2-up that he can
It is.
re-roll.
But if he doesn't pick up the ball, and if he fails that dodge, if he fails this rush, Jakey's going to score. That's all there is to it.
I mean, that's fair.
Like, only concern right now should be that ball.
I mean, he is setting himself up here for.
I get it, but when when I played Dakota last league, I was trying to set up a 3-die block with a snotling, but because I failed the dodge out, he was able to slip by my defenses. Like, you should worry about your primary problem before you try to set yourself up for future success.
Man, this will be interesting. Let's see what he does here.
Like, if I were Eli, I think I would have grabbed the ball with somebody, retreated it, then tried to move it next turn.
If I were Eli, I probably would have taken care of everything with the ball before I even made my line blocks.
Yeah.
That was
To be fair, though,
That was
the line
foolish.
blocks are a lot less likely to fail than everything else, but it's far less important.
well.
I call those safety blocks.
The problem is
Not safety
they're
blocks.
inconsequential to whether or not Jakey scores.
Well, I don't mean they're safer. I mean they feel safer if you're
Well,
scared
they-
to do something important.
They might feel safer, but it's not the decisions you need to be making.
You good?
I apologize for my tardiness, gentlemen.
Oh, no, it's fine. You ready? Yeah, it was nice to talk to you folks, but now I pass you off to a far more capable vocalist.
All right. So
I don't know
it's-
about far more capable, but I am present.
so we are literally still in the first turn.
Yeah, I
They really need to use turn timers because this is ridiculous.
It was a big series of events, though.
That's fair, but it's still ridiculous.
They rolled for special balls, stack lunch ball.
I've been following since you guys launched. But wait, I didn't hear the lunch ball though. That's what it is.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Okay,
plus one
got
click
it.
up, then everyone has strip ball against you. But then Jake, you got a blitz.
You got the ball. He's gonna try to throw. Got it.
Pass it to.
He's got what's his pass ability?
He's got 2+ passing and cannon.
So he's got a 3-up pass. That's what he's going for, is a 3-up pass.
3 up. Got it. He's gonna catch him on 2 up. Got it.
All right.
Was this Jake's receive?
No, this was Eli's receive.
Eli's receive.
Jake got a blitz and was able to weasel the ball away from him, but mattered little.
That's everybody, right? That's everybody. A very long turn.
Sorry. I had to plan it out because it made my situation not that great.
Oh my goodness. So this is still turn 1. Definitely instituting a turn timer when I play.
Okay, so let's see. Is that a gutter runner? Yeah, that's a gutter
That's
runner with
gutter
the ball.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, if he wants to be ballsy, he can make a 2-die blitz with that ogre. With 2 go for it's. I'm sorry, 3-die blitz.
He would have
2
to-
go for it's.
He would have to dodge, wouldn't he?
The ogre here?
Yeah.
No, he
Oh,
wouldn't
no.
have to. He has a clear path right through, but
Oh my god.
that's if you wanted to do two
I would
go for
I
it.
would do that.
Does he really want to blitz with win ring?
I think he just said it was impossible for him
Oh,
to do
did he
it.
say impossible?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because he knocked him down. What are you doing, Jakey? That's probably the right thing to do. Let's see. That's the what I would go with. And if he could hit him, because he could probably hit him from that corner. Yeah. And then force the ball off the pitch.
Oh, he's just moving. Nope. Okay.
What are you doing? That was dumb.
I believe that's his thrower there, and his thrower does have +1 movement.
I mean, sure, but he would be better off hitting the guy with.
He'd have to
An
make
ogre.
three 2-ups with loner. You know.
I get it. Yeah, he's setting up for something here.
Oh, he just snaked it.
Did he just re-roll that?
Oh, he broke the armor on the. Yeah, he re-rolled it.
Did he just double wand? So Eli now has to decide if he wants to score or not.
Yep, and that blitzer just KO'd.
It's literally just turn 2.
Okay, so my turn.
Tough going for Jake so far.
Yeah.
Do you think Eli scores here?
I don't think there's a safe place on the pitch for him to go. Yeah, I don't think there's a safe place for him to go. He's definitely stalling. Although he's not in a bad spot right now either. So like, I don't.
It's not an awful spot.
No. He's pretty well protected where he's at. He'd be fine.
Yeah, he'd have to screen off, like around where the ogre is,
Yeah.
because Jake has some fast players.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I know that ogre does. They have to push that guy out of the way, and then he can blitz the ball carrier. I don't know.
I don't know if there's much safety he can get.
Probably not. It's like I said, that's probably the safest he can be, and it's still not even a good spot.
Probably just take advantage of the position you have and take your blocks, take your score, set up again. However, with Wenrang being down or KO'd for the for the drive, it's a hell of a player, and every turn that he's not on the pitch is a win.
Yeah, Eli's also powed every single player he's blocked. That is what's happened so far. And he broke armor again. Oh my gosh, this could be a very bad game for Jakey. Oh, he's only stunned. Now I'm rooting for Jakey in this one.
It'll be a lot easier for you to take on nobles than rats.
Than rats, yeah.
I'll tell you that.
I'll tell you what my strategy is against rats, though. I'm not going to play defense. I'm just going to beat the shit out of
Nothing
players.
but constant offense.
Yes. I'm going to try
That is dwarven defense.
I'm going to receive, and then I'm going to try to remove as many players I can possibly remove with the first half. As many players as possible. I'm going to foul.
Honestly, I think your strategy for either one of them is exactly the same.
I mean, fair. The only issue is against rats, I do have to take Griff.
That's fair. Griff is super good.
You remember the scene?
I remember watching this for the first time with you, and I remember you telling me that. All right, for the viewers at home, this is gonna be meaningless. But you saw that guy on screen, and you said that guy's gonna die like a badass. Do you remember saying that?
Yeah, I was just talking
Like
about
literally
that
a decade ago.
Yeah, I was just talking about that. It was like that movie came out like 12 years ago.
God.
But like 13, 14 years old movie. Yeah. That was so funny. Oh. Super predictable horror movies.
It's good though.
It's not terrible.
It's not a terrible horror
not
movie.
terrible.
Or well, if you could. I don't even know if I'd call it a horror movie.
30 Days of Night.
Armor breaky.
Jeez, oh Pete's, man.
Lots of armor breaks. You know what? He's gotten through enough of this where maybe he can blitz the thrower there and be safe for a turn to stall.
Yeah. Well, the only issue he's going to run into is that ogre sitting there. So what I would do if I was Jakey in this position is I'd literally just block that rat out of the way and dodge out with that other player and blitz the ball. Now, I don't know what that other player is. It could just be a
Sorry,
lineman.
which player are you looking at?
I'm looking at the one next to the other gutter runner.
That's a. I think that's a lineman.
Oh, if it's a lineman, then screw that.
Yeah,
But the other thing you could do is blitz with the ogre, push that rat out of the way, and then just move and get in the way of that other rat and force him to contend with you. Jakey's also way too split up. Like, just...
He is very disjointed.
Yeah.
Yeah. He started making those
That's
go for
not-
it's with
without
players
moving.
down here, like
yeah,
without.
moving all those other
Yeah.
players, yeah. Yep.
It's all about that order, man. You gotta
yeah,
get
you
that.
got to do that right. Jake did that a bunch against him. A
Paid off
bunch.
for him though.
It did.
Sometimes you have to do that.
Yeah, obviously, if you need those players to perform a move, and there's only, I don't know, you only So you have to go for it and get in position for that other player to do what you want to do. Like, got to go for it to make a blitz. And you want to put that assist there. Yeah, obviously, you're going to have to do that first, but...
Well, I wanted to try to remove your guys as much as I could, especially your special guys.
I think he's going to score.
I think he probably should. Yep.
Yep,
like he's
he
doing.
just scored. All right. So, turn 2 touchdown.
You want a drink?
No, I'm good. I got drinks.
Do I need to get? Not a 2. Not a 1.
He's fine. He doesn't eat the ball.
See if when Moss comes back in.
4 man. Beat him.
And he does not come in.
Wingman Bob over here. I know. Make 2 turns. Sorry. Set up. 4 minutes 2 times. Sorry. Told you I didn't need to stream it.
Okay. All right, here we go.
I said you're choosing to stream this game over streaming. That's set up.
So that's one of the special balls out of play here. So now, do you think we'll see Eli kick one out?
A special ball?
Yeah.
The special ball is still in play, isn't it?
Well, he used no. It's just for a drive.
Oh, okay.
So Eli used his.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Jakey used his kicking to Eli.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god. That's why it took so long on my first turn. 'Cause I'm like, I have to immediately try to turn this around before it becomes
Oh,
something I don't want it to become.
yeah.
That was a good conversion though by Eli.
Yeah.
He really turned that around.
Easy to do when you get 10-minute turns.
True.
Nathan points out that Jake does have 7 turns to tie it up,
Absolutely. So
which
that's
is more than enough time for Nobles.
this is the so Eli and Eli did receive as well.
Did,
So this is the ideal situation you want to be in against rats. Is if you can't stop them from scoring, you want to make them score as quickly as possible.
And turn 2 is pretty damn fast.
Yeah. So if Jakey can tie it up before the end of the half or at the half, and then receive, he'll be sitting pretty for the second half.
Yeah.
All he has to do is just hold on to the ball and yeah, he'll be all right. But yeah, he's in a good position. I was but a man when they started setting up.
What are you now, an older man?
Yes. That's exactly.
Did Win-Win
I am
Rice
now
come back
dust.
in?
No, he did not. He rolled a one on.
he
He rolled a
failed it.
one on the
Okay.
KO.
Okay.
Yep.
So for our viewers at home, what were the inducements for this round again?
Where'd Nathan go?
Okay.
Nathan, what? Get out here.
Why?
Oh.
So Jake needs these line of scrimmage blocks to go well.
Yes, he does.
He really does.
I don't think. What were the inducements?
Oh, that's what you wanted. Okay. Yeah. So
It's 2 kegs and that's it.
basically,
Never mind.
Jake
Oh.
bet 55K from his whole treasury of 55K, hoping to get the money against Brad. Meanwhile, Eli's are here. He got 2 kegs
Eli took 2 kegs.
and
Who was the under? Was Eli the underdog?
No.
Jake.
Oh, yes,
re-
he was. Eli was the underdog by 25K.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything interesting on the Knuffle roll?
Jake E got perfect passing, number 10 on the knuckle
Perfect
roll.
passing. Got it.
So
Okay.
if he makes any passes, he gets 2 SPP.
Is that for the game or the drive?
Drive.
The whole game.
It's the best knuckle roll there is.
Ha.
If you're trying to farm big guys.
Oh.
That's where I'm putting mine.
Yep.
Oh, see that setup that Jake did there? He is so afraid of what Eli did to him in his last game.
Yeah.
Were you there
No,
for that?
I wasn't there for that.
He had a single player in the backfield. He had everyone else like up front,
That
super
is
aggressive.
A mistake.
Against rats, you're
Yes.
damn right it is.
I
Because he
never- I
he
almost
walked
never
over,
do
tried to
that.
pick up the ball, failed.
Yes.
And then he had 4 gutter runners in his backfield.
Yes.
Like immediately.
Bothering him.
It was. Well, he scored the following turn.
Yep. Cheering fans is what they rolled on the kickoff table. No, you gotta. I almost never have more than 3 players on the line as a dwarf player. It's really kind of funny, but even
Jake's
on my
cheerleader
own
does
kick.
not come through.
You got perfect passing.
Oh, then now they both have perfect passing. Hooray!
Whoa, super good throws. Eli does not typically field all 4 of his gutter runners in a single drive, but he is now.
Huh? I wonder why. I wouldn't as a Skaven player on defense. On offense, I would.
Offense, I definitely would. Defense, though,
Yeah.
it's a lot of strength too to have out there.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're so fast, and they can be wherever they want to be.
Yep.
They're great to just absolutely harass
Yep.
the hell out of your opponent.
Yep. Jakey's starting off with a pow on one of his rats.
They don't call him Jakey the Powell for nothing.
Yeah, but he's got to break armor.
He's got money blow.
Oh, 80 blow or 80 blow, mighty blow
Blow,
breaks.
and he just stuns
It's
him.
a stunneroo.
Jakey, roll better.
Brad, shut up.
We will.
Levi says, "Just kill him. Vermin don't have any armor against human the Crusade."
We will activate Ogre, block the middle guy.
Yeah, if I was
oh.
in Jakey's position, I'd be fouling a lot more,
Been dumb ever since I've
especially if I had extra players.
He's only been in 2 games. Oh wow. The last game I played him with his ogre before he died.
Broke
That's
armor.
a break, mighty blow on the injury here.
if he
Let's
can
see
do
a
it. Let's
death.
see if he can.
That's
it's
KO.
Which is good.
That's helpful because Jake's whole plan here is to run out the clock.
Yeah,
run out the clock, score
a
and turn 8,
touchdown. Yep.
and just so KOs are great here. It's exactly what he wants.
And just try to remove as many rats as possible. Push.
Pushy push and something else.
Push.
Push.
I have fan. I have fan firm.
All right.
I have rat diabetes.
I wish you guys could at home could hear this.
Does that mean they have rat insulin?
It's called cheese.
It's called cheese. Oh no.
Pharmacy. Obviously.
I think they get it from a cow.
This guy. 1, 2, 3,
Cheese does not come from a pharmacist.
5 for the blitz.
If they write a prescription for it, it does.
You still don't get it from them. You go to the dairy aisle and pick it up.
You could. A doctor could write a prescription for a gallon of milk, and I'd have to fill it.
But you don't have milk.
I work in a grocery
What would
store.
you do? Go
We
to the grocery
go to the
aisle?
dairy aisle, like you just said, and pick it up. Only it's my job to do it.
That's dumb. That doesn't make
Insurance probably
sense.
won't pay for it, but
I'm gonna get my doctor to write me prescription for my grocery list. Yeah, I need this filled out. Thanks, man. Insurance got it. Oh, that'd be funny.
he is setting himself up for failure here.
I
man.
know.
If he fails to pick up that ball,
I know.
that ball is Eli's. What
I
is he
know. I
doing?
don't know. I don't know why he set up the way he did
He
and
will,
then
he
just
will
collapsed
be
it.
all over that ball.
This is the faulty of having. This is the folly of a team that has to rely on 3-ups to pick up the ball. It sucks.
You got to pick up the ball earlier in the turn,
Yeah.
and that is a risk to lose activations.
Yeah. See, this is insane. Yep, that's exactly there.
Oh,
It is.
God, don't do it. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
You got to guard the ball, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's probably one of the better places it could scatter to.
It is, but it's
It's not good. That guy's out in the middle of nowhere, and Jake's players are so
Yeah.
far away. that if he can recover, if Eli can recover this ball here,
Yes.
that's bad news Bears.
He's got guys with big hand too, so he
Yeah.
can get up in there and just pick
Dude,
the ball up.
a gutter runner with big hand is like the most frustrating thing to play against in the
Absolutely,
world.
because there's nothing
Like-
you can do about it. It's just if he can pick up the ball, he's gonna get it.
In my game against Nathan, the first opportunity that I had to blitz that thing, I did it.
Yeah.
And I do not regret it being removed even
Nope.
for a second.
Well, when I I hate to say it, but when I'm playing Eli,
Well, it is a little bit early. It's literally turn.
it's turn.
Turn 3 now.
Oh,
We'll
I'm
update
sorry.
that
I gotta wake up from my coma.
Oh, wait, when did he use this reroll?
Just now.
It's sure hands.
Oh yeah, sure hands. Ah, look at that. Okay, so he's got 4.
At least I think so. Maybe his old one. Had
Is it his thrower?
it's his thrower.
He's got sure hands.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so terrible.
Is that unbelievable?
Nathan, why are you commenting?
2 turns in a row and I killed unbelievable odds.
I hope they can't hear us talking there.
The players can't.
I'm saying 2 turns.
But he's right though. Nathan mentions that Eli can reach it, but he'll be marooning the gutter runner.
Yeah.
And while he's right, gutter runner has block, so he's gonna.
This is true.
You got to land the pow.
It's better to give it to one of your players than to leave it out in the open.
Absolutely.
It's just better.
Because I look,
So,
if Jakey doesn't land the pow, then he doesn't get the ball.
Yeah, not to mention.
and then you just walk away.
Yeah, I was about. Well, not to mention, if he's got enough movement to pick up the ball and get him at 1 square away, now he has to blitz the guy. So you've got. I don't know.
Jakey is talking about the last time that he played Eli. This same situation came up. It's
Gotta go
it's
for it.
so important.
Yeah.
And this is something like for elves and Skaven you just can't do.
No, exactly.
Like he needed to attempt that ball pickup before
He moved his
moved
player.
all those guys.
That was the point of putting all those players in the backfield.
Exactly,
And then
yeah.
he moved them and completely defeated that purpose.
He formed a net and then he collapsed it before he had
Exactly.
the ball.
Exactly. He'd be in a much better position if he didn't move all of his players. So this would be a case in which you want to try your dodge rolls or your die rolls before activating your players.
Yeah, for sure.
Make your blocks though first. Yep. Where is he going?
He's rolling the go for it before he moves the player.
Oh, I see. So he's
So-
going there. Okay, never mind.
So he's just tagging the ball.
Yeah.
That was a reroll for Eli.
Oh, he doesn't have sure feet.
No.
Thought he was pretty sure feet. All right.
Capitalize on score a lot better than any team.
You're not wrong. They absolutely kept.
Yeah. So now Jakey's in hot water. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
what he's gonna have to
It
do.
doesn't
is-
look like he's going for the ball though,
No.
unless this forward gutter runner up top is the one that's going for it, and he's just
Yeah.
marking.
Yeah. So there's.
Okay. He's contemplating his move here.
Oh, and I'm contemplating my life choices.
He'll have to make a 3-up dot. He occupied the square that he wanted to be in to go for the ball.
Man.
But I mean, so he's looking at a 3-up here, unless that's the big hand guy.
Yeah.
Be unfortunate for him if it was.
Oh, jeez, oh, Pete.
Oh, he's making the blitz.
Well, that's what I mean. But if I fail, he'd just be. He'd be done.
Oh, you marooned him.
So I will be using a turn timer in my game,
Right.
and I think I will have an advantage
Perhaps. Okay.
because
so
these
that's-
guys are taking quite a bit of time to make their decisions.
Yeah. Okay. Mighty blow on the armor break here.
And it doesn't do anything.
Doesn't do it.
All right.
So that removes some go for it's and frees up some movement on that gutter runner that's going for the ball.
Yep. If you're going to play against Skaven, you almost need to have a flawless approach.
They
to your turn.
capitalize on mistakes
Yeah.
incredibly well.
Well, yeah, they capitalize on the ball just being on the ground. So if any point you just let the ball lay there, there's a pretty good chance they'll get it
Okay, so 9 to here. He's got to make the go for it.
and a dodge.
So that's a go for it first or rush.
Okay,
You got
so
it.
so 3 up to dodge in.
Yes, he has 2 heads.
Okay, he has
it's-
2 heads,
so it's a
so
2-up.
it's a 2 up, but that is still a fail. Oh, another fail!
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
oh, that is exactly what Jake needed.
Yes.
Oh man,
It's
no armor
fine.
break. That's unfortunate,
Yeah.
but still, that's, whew, 1 in
Wow. That's
Oh, boy.
the best possible spot for that ball.
crazy, man.
My goodness. Jakey needed that.
Yeah, absolutely, he did.
Now he needs to make use of that. What was that for?
I don't know.
D16 must be for the ball or something.
Oh, are they doing match events?
Oh, they might be.
It happens. It happens.
Oh
Oh,
man.
this is still turn 3. No.
Oh man, he's going for it. Oh man, dude, it's just like him making these go for it's before all the players have moved. It's like it's terrifying.
Yeah.
It's absolutely terrifying.
All right. I will be right back. But Dakota will be here.
You're a friendly neighborhood commentator. So, all right.
2 die block with the bodyguard.
Okay, we got a 2-die block coming from the bodyguard here.
No, I have McMurray since before.
Oh, double skulls, Jake. That's not what you need right now, buddy. Oh my God!
God, the world is not for you today. Is it this guy doing it?
Oh, the quadruple skulls.
And I have. Wait,
What?
Never mind, I don't get my vote because it's. Do I get claw?
What bad timing? What
Okay, so it's just.
unbelievably bad timing for and the armor breaks. Okay.
Wow. Wow, Jakey. That's just. So wow.
All right, updating those rerolls here. Oh man, that is that, guys. That is not what you want to see here. He did put another tackle zone on that ball, but he honestly he could have 3-die blitzed the that guy that gutter runner away. He could, oh man, what bad luck.
Well. I guess I will. Got a lot of game left. Got a lot of game. He does have a lot of game.
Okay, so
I will.
Eli's got to decide what he's going to be doing here. Ah man, that was Jake's opportunity to really turn this around. Okay, so the Rat Ogre is blitzing one of these guys off of the ball. Probably blitzing him onto the ball if he can. You missed quadruple skulls
From who? Jakey?
from Jakey. He pooped the bed.
Well, that's oh no, this is bad.
Yeah.
So
no,
it
re-
is.
really
So it
good.
is turn 4, and I take it Jakey re-rolled. So he's down to.
Levi
Nope,
said
nope, he's
his
at
bad
3.
luck rubbed off onto Jakey.
This game will be over quickly. Feel like it's a touchdown here. It's going to be hard for Jakey to come back.
Or Joe, not Levi. I'm sorry.
Why isn't he going for the ball? Oh, he might
He,
just
he
be,
wants to pick it up with the two heads
Yeah.
guy.
I was about to say he's probably going for it with
He's
that
his
guy.
retriever.
Yeah. So he's just in case something messes up.
Because I think he has two heads, big hand.
Yeah.
So now there's nothing that. Oh man.
I'm going to have to try to kill as many of these players as possible.
He should be learning right now that this is dangerous. But it's going to work out perfectly.
Yeah, right. Right. Oh my goodness. And does not break.
Can't break your armor.
Oh, jeez.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, this game is going to be over quickly if he scores here.
He's gonna get up.
Yep.
3. He's gonna dodge in.
Look at the ball.
Okay, dodging in on a 2.
2 heads. Yes. 2 heads.
2 heads is good.
Doesn't even need to use it.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh my
So he
good-
he failed
oh my
the
goodness.
pickup. Give him the 1. Oh no.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can
All
only.
right,
you
so
can only
that's a
ask for-
reroll for Eli.
Yep.
So now he's got a 2-up rerollable dodge out for the touchdown.
Yep.
2 up.
Okay. Keeping us on the edge of our seats here, Eli. Oh.
All right.
Okay.
So that's score number 2.
When Wayne Rice, does he come back in?
When Wayne comes back in. Okay.
I mean, I put that there as an accident, but that might not be far off. There we go. That's accurate.
Was it this right? Okay. 2 up.
Okay, so 2 up. That rat's back.
Mm-hmm.
Rat's home.
Oh, that's true. He does have 2 cags, so Eli or Jakey does need to try to shoot for casualties.
Rough quad skulls, man.
Need a breather.
Jakey taking a mid-half break.
Yeah. I'm gonna try.
No. No, they're there.
All right.
Well, this
so-
game will be over soon.
Well, I mean, look, there's a ton of game left.
There is a ton of game left.
Well, okay, so think about it like this. Okay, shut that door. 1 second. So think about this. Okay, so it is going into Jake's turn 4.
Yes.
Okay. So that gives him 4 or 5 turns to score, and then he's receiving in the second half.
He is receiving in
and
the
if
second
he's
half.
able to draw it out and score turn 8 of that round, he ties it up. They take it into overtime. He's not out yet. Things look bad. Don't get me wrong. It's not looking great, but like it's not over.
The
He
problem
still
is-
has all his players. Everyone's healthy. He's got to start pinpointing these gutter runners and beating them to hell, and probably even fouling them.
yeah,
Like, the gutter runners are the heart of the team.
You need to do something like that,
It's
One
but it's just not gonna.
and 2 quad skulls.
The problem is he's gonna need to try to draw it out till turn 8 on both halves.
Oh, he absolutely has to. Eli can potentially 1 turn,
Not to mention exactly, and not to mention
and he knows how to do it.
he's got 5 more turns now to try to get down the field. It's, yeah, I don't know.
It's not the most bueno of situations.
No,
I'll agree with you.
He is
but,
on the back foot.
but I mean, Jake's got the movement. He does not have the luck,
It's true. Not at the
but
moment.
he has the movement. He needs to be getting casualties, not knockouts.
Yeah, he's not gonna do anything with knockouts.
With 2 kegs, knockouts are basically they're just they're slaps on the wrist.
Yeah.
Well, like, I had to work even harder because I had to give him a little patience to make him super good.
Okay. He needs to be setting up for 3-die blocks with the ogre. It's super easy to do.
Trying to score on an ogre to get them SPP.
I mean, yeah, no, you're right. It's definitely harder for.
Took the entirety of my game with Kyle to try and get 1 score on my rat ogre.
Okay. It's
Okay, so
Let's see if
he's forming the net again.
Let's see if he's learned his lesson.
I'm not quite sure where that player in the center is. He's just trying to be as centered as possible.
Player in the center. Oh yes. What square is that guy?
Yeah,
I think I
exactly.
know what square he's in.
I think it's supposed to be that middle one.
Yeah, he's in the square that he is the most in, I guess. He is in 4 squares. It's kind of like it's kind of like that point in the country you can stand in and you can be at 4 states at the same time.
Yeah, there you go.
That's exactly what this guy's doing. He's like,
And-
look at
and-
me, I'm in New Mexico and Arizona and Nevada and I don't remember the other one.
Michigan.
It's definitely not Michigan. Not even close. I don't remember.
Ontario.
It's Canada. Getting further and further north. Greenland.
Okay, so Eli is throwing or kicking a special ball.
Another one?
Oh, we're doing the bomb ball.
2 to 5, the number goes down by 1.
That is not the ball that Jake wants to see right now.
No.
So, anyone not familiar with the bomb ball? Also, I don't know if they can hear Nathan right now.
Oh, it's not Nevada. It's Utah, Colorado. Yeah. Never mind. Anyway, listen. I don't think they can hear Nathan.
Oh, okay. So
They shouldn't be able
the
to hear
bomb
Nathan.
ball, which is what they just rolled, the kicker sets a number of turns, and that timer will go down by either 1 or 2 turns every turn. It could also just fizzle out and not explode. But once it hits 0, that bomb blows up, just like you threw a bomb with Mighty Blow.
Okay, so he's trying to stop him from scoring or
Yeah.
trying to stop him. Yeah, so yeah, that's.
And to randomly roll that right now is super big for Eli.
Oh, he randomly rolled.
Oh
that?
yeah. That's a league rule. Yeah, got to randomly roll for the balls.
This is one of the reasons why I never play with special balls. Like,
Denise, I agree. I hate that ball, but it's so good when you kick it.
I just don't, especially in playoffs. Like, do whatever you want in the regular season, but like these games are super important, and he's already had all the luck. So why add to it?
How many turns?
4 turns.
He's setting 4 turns.
So turn 7, turn 8.
Well, it depends on what the dice is. If you're rolling
It could go down by more than 1 turn at a time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hey, we found out what square he's in.
Yeah, that's the score I thought he was in.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And it was Utah, Colorado, Arizona, and New Mexico. Not Nevada. I was way.
Okay, let's see some doubles here. Get a send off. Nope.
No, 9.
9 is quick snap.
Which allows him to move 1 player or D3 plus 3, so 5 players. He's going to move on top of the ball there, which
Makes
I think
sense.
is the smart move. Give him another chance in trying to get that ball.
So she's not the only one who has terrible luck.
Oh man.
Okay.
Nope, he tries to catch it.
Oh, you can try to catch it before it bounces and you move on to the squares.
It hasn't
Yes.
rolled yet. So now it lands after the kickoff. of that.
4 up.
Catching that ball does
Nope.
not.
Bounces to 3, which is stag 4.
There we go.
3 it bounces.
All right.
Okay, my turn.
Make your blocks and then pick up the ball, Jake. That's what you need to do. The wrong die. I'm. Oh wait, nope. Never mind. The match event.
Dude, I saw the first skull and I was, my heart, man. I just can't take it.
It's the. It's
I
the,
just.
it's
oh,
the
that's
chopper.
A break.
It's the chopper.
Here comes
meme.
the mighty blow
And he's
that's a
knocked
KO.
out. That is.
again. Not great enough, but it's there.
Yeah.
It's the exact same line right. They got knocked out last time by the same
Oh,
guy.
My goodness.
Who else has guard?
The 2 in the middle. Hold these outside guard.
Okay, we got it.
No.
Ogre is on a bed.
Ogre died, right? Bush. That guard over got killed.
Oh, his ogre had guard that I killed.
He keeps getting guard on his ogres, and then they keep dying, like immediately after.
I feel bad.
Oh, wait, at the end of the turn, right? Yes.
Oh man, you roll for the ball at the end of the turn. That's tough.
Activate. Not stupid.
All right.
Block on
2-die
that guy.
block on that guy. He's just gonna push him.
You got to set up for the 3-die blocks, man.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's one of the nice things about a death roller is I don't roll the block with them. It just mows people over.
Well, you can totally roll the block with him.
I
That's
just
fine.
I'd
Strength 7, man.
I get it.
You're
I just
3-die blocking all day.
I know, but I don't. I foul with him
Yeah.
every turn.
I mean, Dirty Player Plus 2 is wild stuff, man.
It's-
I've used it. It's something else.
It's bad. Like and I don't mean like it's bad for the opponent. Like it's natural 8 causes casualties. That's something that shouldn't happen. That's too much. And not to mention it's
all that
so
guard
much-
you have, it's so easy to break the armor.
Exactly.
Because
It's
so many assists.
even without guard, it's still easy to stack up armor on down players or stack up assists on down players and just punch them with the death roller.
Did I tell you about the animation for that thing in Blood Bowl 2?
Yeah, where he like just revs it up and just grinds someone into the dirt.
It's so great. You got to see it. There was a video that I watched of someone went through and they put leap on every player in the game, and they recorded the animation for every player, and the death roller is like, why? It's like the people making the animation were like, we're gonna show this to like 4 people. Like
Look at that setup by Jakey. He's literally lined out the board.
Also, he picked up the ball, which is not
mean,
something that's occurred much this game.
That's the start of the battle, right? Like that's step 1.
So it looks like he's given enough breath to where if that ball explodes, a bunch of people aren't going down with it.
I mean, yeah.
Makes it super hard to cage up the ball. So like everything about this ball makes Jake's objective right now so difficult. So the turns go down by 2. So we're now down to 2 remaining turns
My
before this thing
goodness.
explodes. So just so you know how it works, on a 6 it goes down by 2 turns. On a 2 to 5 it goes down by 1.
He might want to
So
think
on a
about
1 it just fizzles out.
He might want to think about just pitching that ball of space at the end of one of his turns, just so it blows. What happens after it blows up?
If it blows up,
Yeah,
it's like a bomb went off in that square with Mighty Blow. The ball just bounces. The ball is fine.
that's
The ball is
so
impervious
dumb.
to explosions.
That's so dumb. That
or
upsets me
maybe
even more than
no,
the
I'm
ball
sorry. I think
exploding.
the ref just throws one to where it would go.
Upsetty.
Well, the wick goes out unless you use a team roll to keep it lit.
Oh, if he rolls a 1, the wick goes. So he has to.
Every team roll keeps it lit. That countdown doesn't go anywhere.
Okay.
So you can use a team reroll to keep the ball lit.
You can, yeah.
Okay.
Just gotta blow it out like a birthday candle.
Yeah, I'm not sure why the player who's holding the ball with the lit fuse doesn't just like lick his thumb and index finger and just.
He doesn't want to burn his finger, man. You know,
That's why you lick your fingers.
those minor 1st-degree burns. Like, see, I got one right here. It's not great. They don't want that.
Minor 1st-degree burns.
Yeah.
That's like.
Dude, it's
fine.
It's jaw-droppingly painful. Like, you don't want that.
More than a bomb exploding in your arms.
Probably not.
This isn't Looney Tunes, man. We're playing Blood Bowl.
Are you sure it's not Looney Tunes?
It could be.
The one next to Eli's rerolls, Denise, is his McMurdy's reroll. So should he use that reroll, he will not have it for the game going forward. It is a once per game reroll.
He was arguing that you could throw the ball to any empty square. And it's not
And
Yeah.
this is not Blood Bowl 2. This is Blood Bowl 2020.
I betcha Tim has it set as Blood Bowl 2.
I don't think so.
Huh? Yeah.
I don't think it's Blood Bowl 2. It's set as Blood Bowl 2?
Oh, it's Blood Bowl 2020.
Okay. Hey, Twitch just cuts off those other 3 numbers, you know?
Yeah. That's exactly what it was. Oh my goodness. All right.
So like Eli's in a position here where he doesn't need to take risks. He just needs to set up to stall the path and just hit players that matter, which in Jake's current setup is a little difficult, but that Rat Ogre can make a breach.
Yeah.
But he doesn't need to go for risky sacks on the ball carrier.
No,
He
I would literally
waits for that fuse to go through.
Well, I would literally just screen out as much as possible, and then just whatever happens, happens.
I think you just set up in the elf defense.
Yeah, he's in such a desirable position that he doesn't really have to worry about much. Not to mention, in order to make up time, Jakey's going to have to make a bunch of risky plays, and he just needs to position himself well for him.
Okay, so we got the blitzer up top. He has 2-die blitzing here because of horns. Just a couple of pushes, and that is a Fendi boy.
You know what I'd give that blitzer?
Claws?
Frenzy.
Frenzy?
I'd give him Frenzy.
Frenzy horns?
Yes.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's amazing.
The other blitzer has Mighty Blow and Random Claws.
He got random claws. My
as his
God.
first upgrade.
What a lucky sack.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And
Doesn't
that
get much luckier
freaking
than
that rat's been around the entire. Oh,
he
that's a
just failed
fail.
to go for it.
Okay, so that's another
And
reroll
he
down.
is going to reroll that.
That's another one coming out. Okay, that's good.
So that ball only has 2 more turns before it explodes.
It could explode at the end of the next turn if he drops another 6.
That's true.
And it's brutal because it's at the end of I think it's at the end of Jake's turn.
Oh, is when it explodes.
Yeah.
So he could score.
Yeah, actually,
and
it could
explode.
the timer could tick down at the end of Eli's turn as well. I'll have to check that. Pop your head in there and ask if the timer goes down on both turns.
Yes. So he has to roll at the end of his turn. If he gets a 6, he'll blow up right now.
Okay, so yes, it could explode. The timer ticks down for both turns. Okay, so that's big.
Well, he'd also be able to recover.
Well, if it blows up, then they kick the ball in, and the ball might not be in an advantageous area.
I'd rather the ball blow over the end of your turn than at the end of mine.
Oh, man.
That's true. Because
So Jake kind of wants him to get another 6 here. Honestly, it's gonna blow up his ball carrier. But
Is it? It's turn 5 now, right?
Oh yes, I'm sorry. It is turn 5.
Thank goodness.
I will activate my red over move. He's good. Doesn't need to hurt nobody.
Yeah, definitely instituting a turn timer.
One go for it.
This is quite the long game. It has been an hour.
It's an important game though.
I mean, sure, but
Yeah, but if I fail with him, it's no point. If you know what I mean. Now,
all right.
Just tagging that bodyguard with the rat ogre.
You know what I love about Blood Bowl? I
It has
love
footballs.
watching people play like turtles procreate. Like it makes me just like, oh yes.
You ever see that? It's actually not as slow as you might think. You just got a 1-die pow.
Thank you, Google. All right.
You're gonna want to make sure you have your sound off when you Google that, buddy.
2 turtles make some
It's not-
bestial noises.
That's an armor break again.
Oh my god.
Okay, just a stun though. On ye ol' Fendi lad.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Oh, that's exactly the video I was thinking of.
All right, the sound is off, so we're okay. I feel like I need, funny sound. I feel like I need the sound.
You do, but away from the microphone.
But that
That's
that's
anyway.
about what I had imagined. It actually looks quite familiar.
The sound is hilarious.
Yes.
Honestly, you've probably seen it on Tosh Point. I'd be willing to bet.
I don't know if I've seen that episode. I feel like I'd remember that. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, yep. Stand him back up. Anyway.
So even though he doesn't really need to, he's still like going in. He's marking the ball carrier. He's applying pressure.
Yeah, I don't know if I would do that. Because if I'm Jakey, I am beating the crap out of that player. I'm blitzing that guy, and I'm destroying him with every fiber of my being.
Okay, so the turn timer on the ball did go down by 1. So now it is at 1 turn. So now at the end of Jake's turn, if a 1 is not rolled, that ball will explode.
All right.
How can you use that to advantage here?
Well, I would try to push that rat ogre out of the way.
He boneheaded.
Oh, well, that's going to create some issues.
Yep.
First time I've seen one of his ogres get boneheaded.
That's unfortunate.
It's because I put my spirit and soul into it.
So I almost feel like what Jake needs to do here, he needs to hit, or I feel like he just needs to run away. Just run into his backfield, let him blow up. And
I don't think that's a good idea.
But the gutter runners in their positioning, they're so far away.
Yeah, but he's got that blitzer back there, though.
Yeah, but I mean, if you blitz the blitzer,
I get it, but like they're still like that's the thing about Skaven. Their gutter runners are incredibly fast. However, so is the rest of the team.
Yeah,
so like you can't. They're as fast as the Wood Elf team in like half the cost. Like they're incredibly good. Yeah, Mad Max, we have an exploding ball for this drive. For the guy holding the ball, it does explode at the end of this turn.
It is a rule from the Death Zone supplement where the players can roll randomly on a table for this league, and they can get a random ball selected from the table, and one of them is an exploding ball.
Jakey's
so
just not removing
the kicker
players.
sets a number of turns, and then at the end of every turn they roll a die, and the timer goes down. So we got a stun on a line right here. Now he's blitzing that far ahead. Is he trying to get into Eli's backfield? I don't think that's where he wants to be right now.
I mean, if I don't feel like I need to say this, but if Eli scores again, this game is over.
Yeah. I mean, being up 2-0 is no.
You're not coming back from that.
Bad news bears for sure.
I don't think I've seen anybody come back from a 2-0 in the first half.
Jake did once.
Did he?
Jakey, yeah, he was down 2-0 at the end of the first half and came back and won 3-0.
In overtime or in regular time?
in 8 turns. No,
Wow.
arms. Yeah.
Who was he down against?
I can't recall who he was playing against. So yeah, what I think he's doing here is I think he's trying to put that ball right in the center.
Yeah, he's trying to curate a little cage, so that way.
The problem is if he fails this 3-up dodge right here, it's all for naught.
Yeah, not to mention he is incredibly screwed.
Oh my God.
Fail it. If you fail it, the ball just doesn't go in there.
Okay, so he made it.
Well, yeah, but it'll blow up.
Not to mention, I guess he's on the ground, so it doesn't matter. You need to go at least one more space, dude.
He needs to not be standing next to so many players because it explodes in an area.
Yes.
Like a bomb does.
I mean, and he's standing.
Around the ball, right?
It'll knock down the person on the ball and roll around it.
The person holding the ball is
That guy-
guaranteed to go down.
That guy is in the wrong spot.
It does, Denise. It is exactly like a bomb was thrown into the square. Or a fireball, if you will.
You go in that circle.
He needs to.
He's
hold.
putting the bomb next to his star blitzer.
That's the better spot. Unfortunately, it's unfortunate that he set it up like that. But that is.
I don't know. I don't think any of it's good.
I was about to say none of it's good, but I think that is the
Okay,
better
so
spot.
this dodge is important.
Unfortunately.
This dodge is a big deal.
All
Okay.
right.
So he can now block that path. Okay, so he's like creating a pocket for for him to be in. He should, if he'd gone for it one more time with this blitzer, I would feel really comfortable about his situation.
The problem is you got to worry about it exploding and Chance taking out 2 other people, and you just don't want to. Just don't want to be in that situation.
It's a scarier one.
I don't want to get embroiled into any sort of debate or discussion, but I'll be honest. I was skeptical playing with special balls
Yeah.
Okay, that's everybody.
at the beginning of the league, and everything I've seen has made me not want to play with special balls more. Like
It's really not that bad. Okay,
this
so
looks terrible.
so the blitzer does not go down.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, so here we go. Armor break
But
on the thrower.
Which
Does not
fine.
break with the mighty blow. That's good. All right.
yes, he needs it to scatter. Like, okay, that's not terrible.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
that
the ball
sucks.
explodes. The ball
then it
scatters.
scatters.
So
What?
it's gonna go the 3d8s because the ref just hucks a ball back to
Oh.
where that ball should have been. Oh man, that could be so bad. Oh god.
Special balls aren't that bad. Just gave him the freaking ball on his drive. Oh my god.
Ball open for me to grab as I wish.
Huh? I mean, yeah. We are now in turn 6.
Oh my god. This could be so bad. But yeah, you're right. If Eli scores again, this is
This is over. Oh my goodness.
This one ball was scattered before that because it's getting thrown in.
no match event so far.
That's my red.
Okay, so that's perfectly in range for the gutter runner. With a couple of go for it's, he can get a handoff to the blitzer at the south end of the pitch, and that blitzer will just be gone.
Yep, and he will not be caught. Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous. Every time I ever see your brother watching a movie, there's a 50-50 shot it's Alien. I don't know why. I'm not. I think this is Alien, not Alien.
Here, sure, why not?
Yeah, this is Alien.
Only if it benefits me.
I don't care if you didn't already move another player.
Oh my goodness. What I don't even know what to make of this. Like I said, like you said, if Eli needs a mild amount of luck here, and then he's gone.
So it looks like he's trying to blitz in a zone free.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe that is a blitzer, and that blitzer does have sidestep. So if he does not put him down here, then he can sidestep and really get in the way of that gutter.
Does he have
Oh,
blow?
never mind.
Never mind.
Pop. That's the pop.
Yeah, as we were getting into the conversation.
Yep. Yep, never mind.
Yeah.
And now he's just gonna die.
It's very possible. Mighty blow and yeah,
Mighty blow will break him.
yeah. If he doesn't have, does his rat ogre have claw?
No. He does have block.
That's right. It's block, not claw.
Does he have guard?
I'm literally just gonna try to murder rats as quickly as possible. That is my only hope against this nonsense.
Yeah.
I need to receive. and I just need to get rid of rats. However, I might not need to take that approach if I have Griff.
Man, he is powing left and right. It is nonsense.
Has he rolled a push yet?
Yes.
I feel like he's rolled like 1 or 2.
He's not very many. He sure has
I feel like
broken the armor a
everything,
whole bunch of
almost
times.
every time he's rolled a pow. This is not good.
And of course, you know, the star blitzer is back here.
Is there any way you can give mercenaries skills? Or not mercenaries, journeymen.
Eileen Andar is the only way. The inducement that she costs 100K and you give random primaries. Okay, so
I don't like random primaries.
the alternative is it also gets rid of their loner if they don't get the random primary. It's a die roll.
I just want to get him guard. I'm down 2 guard players.
Yeah, that'd be the only. Getting it randomly is the only way.
That sucks.
Yeah. Okay, so that blitzer he's running off with it, but he's totally in blitzing range.
Yeah, he needs to go for it if he wants to. Poor Jakey. He's utterly defeated.
Kind of rightfully so here.
Yeah. No. We are entering the 7th minute of Eli's turn.
With a couple of go for it would make Jake's life very difficult.
Yes.
And honestly, I'd go for it. No pun intended there. I would do it just because you're already up by 2, right? Like worst case scenario, he scores.
Yeah, right.
You know, and you're up by 1 still.
Yeah.
It is going into Jake's receive on the next half, but still. You know, we're not seeing the removals against the rats that Jakey needs. We're not seeing the luck pan out.
Yeah.
Everything is going the way of the rat here.
Yeah.
I'm a Russian fiend. Let's see. Do I do?
So that puts him into a position where I think he has to do a.
He probably has to do at least a dodge.
Yeah, he has to do a 3-up dodge to get past the gutter runner in midfield.
He's got plenty of rerolls left. But is that a gutter runner or is that his blitzer?
That is a. Oh, that might be a blitzer.
I think that's his blitzer.
Yeah, that's a blitzer.
Jakey. Oh, Jakey. He won't be able to get him with that player, that downed player.
No.
He's got 2 players that could get there. Unfortunately, both would need to dodge. And if that's a blitzer, I almost feel like he has to try to go for the 2 die. But it's really kind of a moot point here because Eli also doesn't need to score at the end of the half.
Yeah.
If Jakey fails to score at the end of the half, the game is also over.
You know, I honestly Eli could have just gone for a cheeky pass.
All the way.
Just throw it downfield and just
Absolutely.
you know just keep it.
Because
out of his hands.
Eli has to do is draw out the second half.
Yeah.
And if Jakey manages to score, just play keep away.
I believe that is Windwang Rice.
Oh my God.
Oh boy.
Turn took 8 minutes.
Oh, that is not the go for it that he needed right now.
God.
Oh God. Okay. So
Goes
down to.
wowzers down to 2 rerolls.
Oh boy.
This is ridiculous.
That sets him up for the 2-die blitz though.
Yeah, and I think that's what he needs. I don't think he has a choice. I think he has to go for the 2-die. His best case here is getting that ball off the pitch and hoping it flies in a favorable direction. But it's probably not even that favorable considering there's really
Three dot block going out on the rat.
and it looks like he's gonna dodge pile him.
Okay, the dodge pile is helpful there.
Yep. All right. His ogre won't break him.
No armor breaky.
2-die block on him.
Oh man, the last time you went for a greedy 2-die. Okay.
Yeah, it screwed him. Yeah, you
I
can't.
would just be scared. I would be scared.
You really can't. I played a game against ogres once where a 3-die block against a Noblar with a dwarf lineman with both block and tackle costed me a touchdown. It was turn 8. He was sitting in my tackle zone. I was like, I could score right now, but I'm going to take this 3-die block. Triple skulls, no touchdown. Turnover immediately, game over. What? I didn't have any rerolls.
All right, so fourth movement to dodge through the tackle zone here.
Yeah.
Okay, so reroll coming out.
And he
Okay.
got it.
Okay, so that was the last reroll. I think we were mistaken earlier
were
on
we?
one. We must have missed something. First go for it's good.
Second go for it.
Second go for it's
Got
good.
it.
So he has wrestle going out here.
I have wrestle.
And he'll wrestle the ball out.
Ball bounces.
That still sucks for him.
2, which is straight in between.
Okay, so wrestle brings him down. He has players that can mark it now. You know, so
Does he? Okay. I must have missed that part. What? That guy can get there? Must have jump up.
5, 6,
Nope.
7. Next one.
yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Jeez.
Go for it.
He
Watch
really
him.
needs this to work.
Yeah, he does.
No.
And there it
Okay.
is.
Oh
He's
man.
a Pete's, man. There's nothing you can do with that kind of luck, though, either. There's almost nothing you can do. So Eli's got a pretty nice spot here in what he can do. It's not perfect, but he could easily set up for a 2-die block or 2-die blitz and then score.
Hey, top gun.
But yes.
Okay.
Is this turn 7? Yes, this is turn 7. So apparently they can hear us, Nathan.
Hey, you were loud speaking.
Yeah, poor Jakey indeed.
Yeah. This is just not gonna. I did not see this game going this way either. I mean, I guess it always was a possibility. But
Oh, I mean, yeah, just that. Honestly, it comes down to luck first and foremost, but like some poor judgmental errors on Jake's
yeah,
part.
I have a feeling if he didn't, especially on that first, right on that kickoff, I have a feeling he would have had a better chance of stopping Eli from getting. Yeah, he definitely would have because he wasn't able to get it the first time. So he would have had a much better chance of stopping him from getting that ball from him if he would have done the correct order on his players. Oh, he's doing a very interesting. I did not see that. I see why he's doing that, but he's going to push him off the pitch.
Yep.
But he sets up that gutter runner to get pushed off the pitch too, which, please, for the love of God, Jakey, do it. Well, it might not even matter because if he scores, it's he won't. It's reset. So what happens to that player? He's fine.
Do you think the push would have been better here?
What do you mean?
Do you think the push rather than the wrestle would have been a better call? Because
tough to say.
you would have pushed him to the edge of the pitch, flanked by 2 players.
Yeah.
And he'd have to 4-up dodge to get out. Mm-hmm. Alternatively blitz that
This
guy.
is one of the reasons why I don't like wrestle, is because it ultimately opens you up in these situations in which you want a player on the ball, but the player who just freed the ball just knocked himself down.
Right, but sometimes you're coming up against like a Blodge, Sharhan's guy. It wrestles your only way out.
That's true.
Like it has.
Well, not necessarily.
Like for a sacker, it's a really good tool. Like
I
having
was-
1 or 2 wrestle on the team is a.
I was
big,
actually discussing this with Tim earlier.
boom.
I went an entire season with Wood Elves where the first skill I gave War Dancers were strip ball because no one gives players sure hands, not a single one. So
Well, hey,
yeah, I mean that's fair. You were literally the only one. So I made hay that season just using strip ball on players.
yeah, strip ball's good.
Yeah. So I don't think you necessarily and they come with block. So instead of doing the wrestle tactic, I went the strip ball route because most
Yeah, well, I mean, they're
players
already
won't have
block,
it.
right? You don't want to give them wrestle.
No, of course not. But
Giving wrestle to a lineman, though, is not bad. Movement 7
would-
guy with wrestle.
I would
that's fine.
still, yeah, I wouldn't give a elf lineman wrestle, but
No?
well, there's just too many other skills you would have to get to. I maybe eventually, but like he gets dodge first and foremost, and then you need a guy with kick, right? And then there's I don't know.
Brad, you act like Elven lineman die or something. Like you're
Yeah,
just
exactly. And then maybe you give him block later on down the line. The problem is that lineman now costs you 110,000 gold.
oh, God.
It's insane. It's ridiculous. So. Okay, so he's picking it up with that. Ooh, reroll.
Go up there. Got it.
Okay.
There. Got it. Ran over, activating block.
Rat Ogre is blocking that poor little lineman.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna pow him.
Not fending. That's. Oh, he wants to free up the blitzer. Good call.
And since that guy's got frenzy, there's no
7, 8, 9 mighty blow breaks him.
without mighty blow, you'll break him.
7 stun.
Casualty or KO'd.
Yeah.
They got it.
Yeah.
They're figuring it out.
So I got an 8. You can only be in that.
There we go.
7 and 8.
There you go. Do you think their linemen should have 9+ armor?
I think their linemen should be 40,000.
What are they, 50?
45.
Oh. Maybe.
I mean, having armor 8+ and agility 4+ is
It's true, that's terrible.
It's a death sentence. Is honestly what it is.
That's terrible.
It's like
You might need to get them blocked like as fast as possible.
yeah, but like they don't survive long enough
That's true.
to get it.
Because they're only going to get it off casualties, and they're not the ones getting casualties.
Yeah.
This is not happening. And he piles the guy. Was that a reroll?
No, he rolled it out of the bin
Ah!
tray.
I think we're looking at a turn 8 touchdown by Eli. Oh my goodness gracious. And he's KO'd.
Is a KO.
It's another KO'd player.
These rats, man.
They're removing players.
These rats are good. Brad, it's looking like you might have a game cut out for you, buddy.
Oh, I know. I already knew it before watching this game. I already know.
Oh, well, I mean,
Skaven's-
I hadn't counted Jake out by any means. I
Oh no!
believe
I mean
that
that's
Eli
not
was the
that's not
favored to win.
No, I mean if I did play Eli, I wasn't counting Jake out anyway. I was actually hoping Jake would win. But yeah, no, it's yeah, I was considering the fact that if Eli was to win, this was going to be a rough matchup for me. Like I said, my best bet is removal as much as possible. The problem is he'll be able to afford kegs, and there's nothing I could do about that.
Yeah, you've got to murder.
I'll have
You've
to
gotta
kill as much as possible. The good thing is I'll have Griff, so hopefully I can get Griff and a bribe, which is 380, but I think I can swing it.
You have money in your treasury.
Yeah, I got 185.
Griff and a bribe.
So I need 100 for Griff and inducements,
What-
which
what-
I'll get at least. I think I'll get 300k in inducements. So and that very well could give
So
me Griff
looking-
and 2 bribes.
Looking at the other semifinal, mine and Jake Campbell's game, Chaos Chosen versus
Yeah.
Norse. What? So
Jake.
yeah, Jake, the other Jake,
Yes.
which is why
I want to play Jake. If that's what you're about to ask me, I want to play.
Oh
Jake.
no! I know you do. I know you do. But
I do not want to deal with all that claw.
I know.
That is hell for me.
But that claw is basically lost on me.
Yes, that'd actually be an interesting game. Hopefully we don't get more of this.
Yeah. However,
Jakey setting up for that hopeful.
yeah. Well, I mean, you got
hopeful
to.
pass.
You,
I know
you've got to.
you have to, because if you can do it, you can do it. Let's see if he can make that Jake Campbell do the Jake Campbell special here. That
Yeah.
6-up pass.
So, Jake is getting like 695,000 in inducements on me. Plus
What's your team value?
1,900 even.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So yeah, expect a lot of nonsense.
Yeah.
A
So
lot of
I'm
nonsense.
expecting a wizard.
I would expect
I'm
a wizard,
expecting Griff.
Expect Griff. I would expect bribes. I would even expect maybe a chainsaw. Like there's a lot of stuff that could come. Like I would, if I was him, I'd go Griff, bribes, chainsaw, and just.
Yeah, but like every time someone takes a chainsaw against me, I murder it. Like it's like
fair. It's
with
like
with horns everywhere.
Yeah,
it's so easy to get.
take the player
Yeah,
down.
it's so easy to get a 2-die blitz on something, and if you leave me any
That's
kind,
true.
okay, so that's there it is.
So that's the turn 8 touchdown right there. And he broke his armor, and he is KO'd.
Man, lots of removals.
Let's see if we can take a look at what has happened. What is going on? We're having some difficulties here.
Hey Tim. Tim. Can someone get him? He can't hear.
Tony.
We need help.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Tony's right there.
Tackle
Yeah.
bodyguard. The other
I mean, you're
either
probably
way,
the better bet. We're having some technical difficulties here. We lost.
Right click on that and full screen. I don't know which one it is, but probably not that one. Nope. Close it. That's the other one.
It's window project. Yeah, it's this one. Nope.
You can use that one. You can
Yeah.
just make it full screen over here.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, I think we're back. You're gonna have to tell us if you guys still have.
They didn't lose anything.
They didn't. Okay. All right. We should be good. We should be good then.
Can we change our view to where it's zoomed in on?
Yes, I can. Well, that's actually the view I wanted to get to see if we can get a
Okay.
view of the dugouts here. So we can see Jakey's KO there. Looks like he's already got. It looks like one player back, might be two. I think he got 2 players back.
Man, and look at that bench that Eli has.
Yeah.
Like, even if you start cleaving through players, like, he still has
you
so
have to
many
do some
more.
serious damage before. It was my game with Mama G. So Mama G, I pitch cleared her in the first half. She came back, and in the second half, still had 9 players.
I
to
know,
play
it
with.
was crazy.
It was like what was the point?
She also made, like, she also made KO rolls left and right.
Absolutely. Okay, I think I see what happened. Tony, it changed. Wait, hold on. Maybe I might be able to figure it out. Blood Bowl stream. There's our problem. All right. Got it. Never mind. You're good.
Okay.
So it was already past the first half.
Perfect. All right. So it changed our settings is what it did. It changed from Blood Bowl to the Acropolis streaming is what it did. That's why we lost our, and it changed the camera angles and everything.
Oh, my God. So Jake gets another turn to set up and hit. But it doesn't amount to anything.
No, not right now. Not anymore.
He could get all 3 casualties right here, and Eli would still field 11 players.
Absolutely.
Sounds like you're totally. You're giving yourself.
Sure, why not? Let's just go with that.
No, let's not.
I got it. No, I thought I highlighted the whole thing, but apparently I didn't. Oh, this is miserable. This is miserable to watch. I'll be right back.
Okay, so I gotta say things are not looking fantastic for Jakey here. It looks like it is Eli that may be pushing forward. Because he's not gonna get the 1-turn touchdown. He doesn't have sprint. He doesn't have everything he needs. Doesn't have rerolls.
Going for the 1 turn, huh? Got it. That's why I put my guys the way I did. Also, you don't want them to get blitzed. Where's your guy off the kick?
Not in the middle.
Yeah, because you can't use it.
Very least you can get some 2 SPP for this.
That's amazing. That's a 100% increase. That's like casualty every turn with the passer. Yeah. If you get the stat upgrade off of 1 game, it's fantastic.
Okay, so it looks like he is trying to set up for a 1-turn here.
Yeah, if you try to make it a point to do that, yeah.
I would absolutely throw a, like if it was a season game.
If it was a throwaway game or a
Even
game.
if it's a throwaway game, it was like, it was early in the league where it didn't really matter if I won. I would totally throw that game away to get perfect passing XP.
Yeah, you just like protect the back line, or you protect your side of the pitch and just have the two guys going back and forth. Just to get those completions.
You got both of you have it.
That would be so cheesy. That would be so cheesy to do that.
I nearly lost my game to Kyle because I was doing that. I didn't
So the next game that we're looking at later on this week sometime, we're going to see my Chaos going up against Jake's Norse. In that game, like I was mentioning earlier to Brad, we've got, he's got 695K in inducements and a bunch of money in the bank. That's going to be something that we don't want to miss. That he beat Tim last week, which was another really big team value gap. It was just a crazy game. It's still on the VODs. If you haven't seen it, you need to check it out because even though I just spoiled it, it was a wild, wild ride. Even though I knew exactly how it was going to go, or how it was going to end, like I was still on the edge of my seat when I was watching it.
One more back. So as long as I get my roll at 8
Okay, so it could go off the pitch here, which would be, oh no, it's unfortunate for him, but he's got a good thrower. He's got Cannoneer. Even further away. And no rerolls for any of this either.
Almost. I was right next to the one.
No match events this whole game.
I would probably be on max success for getting the ball wherever you want to get to for that.
Okay. Blitzing.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Should I? Oh, and die there. Easy. Push.
No 1-turn then.
Block there. 2 die.
Got the POW.
Goes down.
Armor.
Let's see some armor breaky. Broke. And just a stun. Brad really needs it's looking like it's could be an Eli victory here, as probably most of us are thinking. But that means that the Skaven will be playing against the Skaven will be playing against the dwarves.
We will do.
And so Brad really needs as many of these players to get removed as he can.
Nope, not yet.
Skaven versus dwarf matchup. That's a tough one.
Playing on my phone. Pitch meeting was playing on my phone. Very confusing. We're still in turn 8.
He's trying to get the 1-turn, but he used his blitz already on just hitting a player.
Well, then he probably can't do it, can he? Probably messed
I
it up.
I don't think so.
I do like the cautionary rat ogre there in the middle, just in case he gets a blitz. It's actually a good idea.
Yeah, I suppose.
I've set up like that multiple times for the 1-turn and rolled a blitz and couldn't do anything.
He boneheaded.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Yeah,
still,
the hope of the 1-turn is dead.
it's
Might as well get your passing aspect.
not to be a pessimist, because I don't like being a pessimist, but there's no coming back from being down 3 touchdowns.
No, there's not.
I have never seen anybody do it. I'm sure some people have done it.
It would be tough to do if Eli just moved
Yes.
aside and let him have it.
Absolutely.
He's gonna 2 die block him when ring is.
Absolutely. Because, I mean, you have to.
Oh my
That's
god.
the third double skulls in the
On
world.
Wen Wang Rice too.
And he's broken
It broke.
armor.
Oh my god.
And he is casualtied. Oh! That's the rest of the game. He's gone for the rest of the game. Let's see what happens.
Oh my God.
What happens to him.
What?
So we can try to bring him back. And he brings him back.
Oh my God, dude! To roll double skulls on.
Oh. That's his third. Yeah.
Well, he got the badly hurt, so
yeah,
he's back.
he's back
but
in the
still,
game.
Ugh.
No, it's one of the results have to be badly hurt, Eli. They're talking about the apothecary. They've been talking about the apothecary rules back there, and Eli seemed to be confused on the results. How many rerolls did Eli start with? Was it 4 and an extra or 5? It was 4. It was 4 and an extra. 4 and an extra. And this game already.
Actually, I think it was 5 and 5.
I could have sworn it was 4. It was definitely not 58.
You've been doing that a lot.
I don't know why I keep fat fingering those buttons. 5 and 5?
There's only one guard guy.
So 4 plus 1 or 5? 5 plus 1. Okay.
One guard guy.
I looked around, I was like, shit.
All right. I'm not sticking around for overtime. But it will not be happening. This game, unfortunately, has been determined to belong to Skaven. I just need Jakey to... Hopefully Jakey can do some damage to Eli. That will affect his next games.
What's that?
Jakey is setting up to receive yet again for his turn 9 into the second half. I'm trying to create his net once again. Just so just Eli doesn't sneak away and
I beat Joe over here, and Tim lost over there.
score another touchdown. Hopefully, I mean, at this point, the game is just how many touchdowns can Eli score. We could see at least 2 more touchdowns. I'm predicting this is going to be 5-1. I think this is going to be a 5-1 game. Jakey can't go this whole game without scoring. It very well could be 3-1. But if Jakey wants even any sort of chance at least tying this game, he needs to score as quickly as possible. And he is under the gun. He needs to score basically once every 3 turns if he wants to stay in the game.
More than that.
Yeah, I mean,
Brilliant coaching.
yeah, at this point it might even be impossible for him to tie up. I mean, I guess he can score in 2 turns.
So Jakey gets a reroll for this drive.
All right. What are you going to do with 6 rerolls? I guess he was out at the end of the first half, so.
Did we
And
lose
now
chat?
they got a match event. What's up?
Chat.
Oh, it's just when you change the stuff. There we go.
2 and a 4. 2 in the D8, 4 in the D6. Which comes first?
It's probably a D68. I don't think I've ever seen a D86.
It's a D8 and a D6. It's weird.
That is incredibly weird. I've never seen that. It's usually the bigger one is the ladder die. Or traditionally, you also usually don't see a D68. It's a D66. But JB loves their weird die combinations, especially for Blood Bowl. Here's a 16-sided die that's literally not used in any other game you have ever played. Use it to determine whether or not your players are dead. Thanks.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Well, I mean, you can go. Does he have Sherry?
What is happening?
You can go pick up
What is going on?
So they got a match event.
Yeah, I
And,
noticed that.
The match event is randomly select a player on the pitch on Jakey's side. Mm-hmm. If that player activates first in this turn, then Jake gets a reroll.
For the rest of the drive?
Yeah.
Or the half? That's weird, but okay.
He's gonna blitz in.
I would not. I would blitz
I would
blitz
not
that gutter
either.
run.
You
No,
are
that's not
absolutely
either.
right.
No.
You don't do that because that guy's already that guy's already on the in a tackle zone, Jakey.
Well, it's fine.
You say that.
Yeah, I'll reroll the push just because I can. Another dodge foul. Actually, no, I don't. I wouldn't have done that because I can go first. Though.
What is
9 broke.
broke armor?
Let me roll one of these.
7 nothing. Well, I guess he's stunned. It's not nothing.
He's done.
Oh. How do you feel about turn timers?
Turn timers are a good thing.
I think so.
They're a good thing.
I think so.
There's nothing negative to be had.
I would really like to see them used more often, especially in the regular season.
This is one of their rolls, though.
I don't-
One of the players' rolls.
Some players don't like them, but
Player roll.
I think they changed the game in a good direction. I think a lot of these games take way too long. We're going into hour 2 of this game, and
So
you
they're
just started turn 9.
Yeah, I agree. They're figuring out some of the nuances with this match event.
Yeah, it doesn't stipulate it, so I guess it could be.
Okay, I'll reroll this 3.
Yeah, I think so. Jakey's rerolls do go up to 7.
No, he's coming back down.
Did
so
he use
it was a single reroll of a die with that player
For that,
for that activation, and he was able to reroll something that got him the KO.
that's not even worth it. Why?
I know. Hey, it got him a KO.
I did sure,
That's an armor break.
sure.
+1 is 8.
+1.
Might, yeah.
So that's another
So
KO.
he got a KO.
That guy, every time that rat has been on the line, that guy with Mighty Blow has KO'd him. Every time.
Oh my God. It's almost like watching when Tim played you, and you kept removing his troll. And
Yes.
his troll was like, I ain't hear no bell. He kept popping back into reserves off
It
regen.
was a nightmare. That troll was immortal. It's
He casualed him like
he was
3
like
times.
dude. He was like Kratos. He just wouldn't stay down. He just kept coming back for more.
He's like, I'm green and lumpy. I ain't dying.
Lumpy.
And Tim's got like a special troll too. He didn't use the Blood Bowl troll, so he's like extra lumpy.
He hath additional lump.
Oh.
All right. So if he doesn't fail to pick up the ball here,
I know. We're back here again. He literally, to be fair, he's not in a worse position than he was the first time it happened, because he's got him so well. Never mind. Hold on. No, he's not. He's not in a terrible position. Because last time he did it, Eli had a clear avenue to get up the pitch and get the ball, pretty much unopposed. But so Jakey,
he's doing the thing again.
yeah, he is. It's
Pick up the ball.
1, 2, pick up the
Hands.
oh my gosh, dude, this is terrible. This is terrible. This is so bad. This is one of the flaws with Blood Bowl as a game for me. Is like there's a simple die roll right there that's failed, and now a team like Skaven has such a good advantage. Now he is set up a little bit better than the first time it happened.
I don't think he's in range to get to the ball.
Exactly. So he when I said set up, I meant Jakey's set up a little bit better.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's terrible. So it's what it is.
I had to say though, if he was playing elves, he'd be fine.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Would have picked the ball.
Oh, man.
I honestly, as a
choose.
competitive player, I don't like nobles. I thought I did at first, but I don't. The bodyguards are alluring. I like the 4 players that come with wrestle and stand firm, but
I don't know how to build them.
I don't either.
I don't know how to level them up. Like, what the hell do you give
That's
them?
one of the problems with wrestle is
It doesn't synergize with Mighty Blow.
no, it doesn't. It also like so it's I don't know. Wrestle to me seems like a late league skill. You don't want wrestle right away.
No, I think wrestle's fine. It's just you don't want to spam it, and nobles spam it.
Well, yeah, they have 4 players with it. I mean, that's a good point, too, but you also have to be careful of who you give it to. You want to give it on a player that can make use of Mighty Blow. So, I don't know how you build those players. Maybe you play to the whole stand firm thing and give them Juggernaut. Well, you don't even really want Juggernaut, though, either. Because you can treat block results on a blitz as pushes.
Yeah, but most of the time, if you just want to wrestle.
Yeah. I'll tell you what my favorite combo is that I've yet to make use of. I tried it last season, but it never popped up, unfortunately, is I like Juggernaut Strip Ball. I think if you're going to go the strip ball route, I think Juggernaut on that player is really cool.
It's a decent combo. You get more opportunity to strip ball.
Absolutely. And not to mention,
It's
it
a combo I
completely
hadn't really thought of.
Yeah, it completely bypasses block. So if you blitz that player, they've got block, you don't care.
Mm-hmm.
You treat that block result as a push, and now you knock the ball free. I was never able to make use of it, but it is a really cool synergy of skill.
Okay, so they wrestled. The Red Ogre does have block, so he opted to go with the wrestle.
Well, obviously, yeah.
Frenzy strip ball is another good combination, Denise. Yeah.
My the build I put it into was a Troll Slayer. So he had Dauntless, Mighty Blow, Frenzy, Juggernaut, Strip Ball, and block. So he was just running up. The next thing I was going to give him was tackle. It was almost like no matter what I roll on a D6, that ball's coming loose. And I think, honestly, Frenzy is one of the most underutilized skills. I think Frenzy is really good.
I think Frenzy is another skill that you only want 1 or 2 of.
I think so, too.
You don't want because you can get in traps with it.
You can get in traps with it.
Dodge reroll coming in. Dodge
Got
reroll
it.
good.
I do like the idea of having 4 players with Frenzy, though.
God, I don't. That's so. Dude, I get scared every time I roll.
Really?
Roll a frenzy block.
You should try. You should try dwarves sometimes.
Even if I have block on my guy and I'm going like 2 die into 2 die, I'm like, I'm still like.
Remember what we
what's the word
said
I'm looking
earlier
for?
about not being able to get there?
Yeah, but he
got
can't.
there.
He can't get on the ball.
I mean,
is
that's-
all I was pointing out.
I mean, that's fair.
Also, I guess I was also counting squares to the guy. 2 up dodge.
2 up dodge.
Oh my God,
but
he's
got
just gonna
dodge.
pass it again. Oh, he didn't do it!
went
I jinxed him, and now he's gonna die, and he's gonna be right over
This
short
is
for your.
the worst time
he's fine.
for Eli to have bad luck. I guess not for Eli. This is the best if he's going to have bad luck at any point in the game.
You're
It's
right.
right now.
What a shame he can't go 4-0.
Yes, exactly. My earlier prediction was 5-1 at the end of the half. I think it might be closer to a 4-1 or 3-1 now. But I could totally see Eli getting another 2 touchdowns.
He's got tackle and block.
So we got tackle.
So he's going to knock him down there. I'm looking at orcs for my next season.
Orcs are cool.
They're a lot of fun. I've actually had that orc team. I believe that was my second Blood Bowl team I've ever purchased, and I've done nothing with them.
That's an armor break. That's a casualty on a gutter runner.
Yes, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. Yes, he's dead.
That's a
Kill
dead.
him.
He's apothecarying it.
Yes!
Another dead.
Yes! Jakey's the man. Yes!
That's that's the big hand 2 heads.
Yes!
That is like, oh man, that is a big deal. He died.
Oh!
If only that could have happened 9 turns ago.
Oh, that's okay.
Speaking of which, we gotta go up turn 10.
Oh, turn 10. Yes, absolutely.
I cannot.
He'll 2-die block this side.
Oh, that's what I needed, baby.
Not bad, right?
2-head, big hand.
Dead.
Yeah. He breaded it.
Twice.
He breaded the roll.
That's
9 up armor.
that's a break. Oh, nope. That's a. Oh, okay. That was a. That was a blitzer.
My next game against Eli just got
Chen Wang Moss was he got mad.
significantly easier. My next game against Eli. So,
It's not over yet.
are you saying Jakey's gonna win?
Saying anything's possible. You
You
watched my game, right? Anything's possible.
weren't down by 3 touchdowns.
That's fair.
You were down by none, 0.
Also, when
It was
also,
tied the whole time.
when Jake uses his sure hand's got to pick up the ball, he's gonna fail again. So
I can be bonehead. He's in a
okay,
3-die block.
Bonehead is good. So he's 3-die blocking
he's also
into the line right.
boneheaded quite a few times with this ogre.
That's what
Yeah.
he never does against me.
Yeah.
That's a Polly Wally.
Who killed the rat?
V5 full Folly, Chen Wang Moss.
Who is Cheng Wang Minute Moss?
He's a blitzer.
Thanks. Isn't it a real person?
No.
Someone Moss is.
So is Jim.
Randy Moss is.
That's what it is. That's what he based him off of.
Randy Moss? And
Yeah.
why is his name Cheng
Because
Wang?
because they're all Chinese for some reason.
They're all
Like Wen Wang Rice,
Oh, yeah.
Zhao.
I've never noticed that.
they're all Chinese dynasty.
Yeah.
Because they're nobles? I guess that kind of makes a little sense.
Chinese nobles.
They weren't really well, they were kind of nobles. The old
Kerplow.
Japanese empire is actually really interesting.
He's got Mighty Blow.
It's really interesting how their
Mighty Blow
medieval
does not
empire
do
was
it.
set up.
He's gonna declare pass.
Pick it up.
3 out.
Get it. No, you got it.
1,
Oh.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Who you passing to?
Okay, so create for me a level 4,
3 up.
level 4 bodyguard.
3 up a pass. Pass is good.
Can I pick anything?
I mean, yeah, I suppose you can.
I mean, that's fair.
Stats, be easy on it. We got to pass
I don't
completion.
know what their normal stats are. So,
What do you
but
mean? They're
like
6.
their movement 6.
Their movement 6,
Strength
3 up,
3 up.
3 up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, strength 3, 3 up agility. 9 up armor.
9 up armor. Well, I don't know. I think I might take a bodyguard and make them my de facto blitzers, and then take my blitzers and make them my de facto runners. I think is what I go for. I also forego using a thrower. I don't care for the noble thrower.
I mean, just because he's not as good doesn't mean he's not a good thrower.
I don't
like,
see. Well,
I think-
first of all, he's not a good thrower. So he throws on a 3 up, and he has pass and like 4.
Yeah, but a 3 up with reroll is kind of like that's fine.
It's not. No, it's fine. But like when you consider what your other options are for getting the ball and protecting the ball, the thrower I think it's just kind of subpar. Not to mention, so we've seen multiple times Eli run up, and he failed because he failed to pick up the ball. Now what happens if instead of a one thrower in the backfield to pick up the ball, you leave your 2 blitzers back there? Now you've got 2 guys, because that's how I play my dwarves. Before I move my other runner, I pick up the ball with one of my runners.
Yep.
So every time. So if I fail to pick up the ball, not only do I have my runner who's still on the ball, I have my other runner who can play assist. If he does get back there, I can tag the guy and pow him. 2 dice.
Yep. Dude, he is potatoing like crazy.
Yeah, he needs to score as fast as possible. Unfortunately, that's his only option.
2 die block.
He's actually not sitting bad for it either.
I'll use 3.
Oh, he's using his drive reroll.
I mean,
I mean,
we
good,
marked it all the same.
good way to yeah,
It's the
yeah.
last drive.
Good way to good time to do it.
Absolutely. Well, he needs to try to keep that player as safe as possible. He's not sitting bad. I think Eli's only avenue here is going to be to blitz him with a gutter runner.
So
Maybe the thrower 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So I
7.
think
His thrower
Jen-
can't even get there.
I think seriously his only option is to disadvantage blitz him with that
with that gutter runner.
runner.
That might be it.
Oh, alternatively, just let him score.
It's not a bad idea.
I mean, you're not risking your gutter runner because
Yeah.
your apothecary's gone.
That's true.
Like just let him score. Like
That's true. That rat dying is.
that is a big deal.
I am loving it.
That was his best rat.
Loving. I know.
Like
I know him
two,
not having
two
a rat
head,
with big hand.
two heads, big
heads.
hand is like that thing is a menace. And I mean,
I'm gonna buy Jakey a beer. Next chance I get, I owe him. By the way, I owe you a beer too. I lost the bet.
Yeah, he's totally a psycho.
Yeah, he casts one power. He casts one power, and he does know another power. He can know another power besides smite. Because I thought that's the direction where they were going. I know we're getting off on a tangent here, but
by the way, I don't think any of them are just like one damage mortal wound smites, are they? Right?
I don't think so.
No, like they're all regular.
I think so.
Okay, so he's got dauntless.
Yeah, he does have the rat with dauntless.
Oh, he's wrestling him.
Wrestle.
He's not sold if he wants the wrestle or not.
It literally does nothing. I would re-roll it. Because that rat is down. But his guy goes down. But the only other thing that happens now, his guy just gets up, picks the ball, and runs it.
Yeah, on a 3-up.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, I kind of like those odds when I'm playing against Jakey. Yeah, he went with it. But now if that guy does... But he's got to try to pick up the ball regardless. So, I mean... But, yeah, I mean, it even landed in a favorable position for Jakey.
Yeah.
So, like... Now, the only other reason why I would have re-rolled it is because I don't think you can get a player there. So... I would be okay with that wrestle result if I could get a player there on the ball, but he can't do it.
I really don't like that I'm about to suggest this, but like, just end your turn. Leave everyone on the ground.
Yeah, you don't want to
and just no one's getting hit. He picks it up and scores. It's not the end of the world.
No, you're still up
You
2
don't care.
touchdowns. He's not going to
You
score.
don't care at all.
He could possibly score one more. He's not going to score another 2. It's just not going to happen. Now he did almost make a. I mean, he didn't make. He would have. We're looking at a 3-turn touchdown. That's it, right? Yeah. Because it'll be going into his turn 11. So we're looking at 3 turns, which in order to tie it, he needs to do it. If he waits one more turn, he's done.
Dude, I mean, Jake could. I mean, I don't know. It is an extremely tall order, and I don't think he.
No, I know. I'm just saying, if
it.
he wants to tie, he has to score next turn.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a choice.
Yeah.
So basically, if he doesn't score next turn, the game is over, over, math, over. Like, literally the numbers don't exist for him to do it.
When Ringrice has so much movement that he can very easily score in 2 turns if he's receiving. But this is his last receive, and this was potentially a 3-turn touchdown.
He
just doesn't have the turns.
No,
because I mean, the only way for him to score 2 more times is Eli has to majorly bungle his next receive.
Well, there is something, and it's not all that unlikely. It's if a blitz was rolled. So if kicking off the ball, a blitz is rolled, and Jakey can get his hands on the ball and score again.
Yeah.
So that does allow him.
Oh, that's a fail.
See, remember when we said bungling, but he's okay.
Oh,
So-
but the dodge roll is gone.
Mm-hmm. You got it. And he's good. He's really trying to get on that dude. Does this dude have sprint?
I think he might.
He's talking like he does. He does have
he
sprint.
Has sprint indeed.
Oh my god.
Okay, but it is very easy to get a blitz on him.
Absolutely, and push him off that player. So absolutely, I think that is his best bet. That guy dying sucks.
Yeah, that guy dying is
For
so
who,
bad.
Nathan? I love it.
Joe says Jakey offended Nuffle by beating me.
Oh, but yeah. So yeah, if he wants to even try to tie, he's got to score next turn.
Dodging out on a 3.
All right. I have to go use the
You,
faculties.
you know
I
what?
will be back.
He could even just stand up and blitz the guy away himself.
We should talk about Thousand Sons after this, by the way. I have so many thoughts.
About 1,000 Suns?
So many thoughts.
I think they're okay. All right. Hey, thanks. Sorry, I'm probably gonna butcher your name there. Vundabad? Yeah, we're streaming Tabletop Blood Bowl all the time. Where this is the semifinals of our local game store league. The other semifinal game we've got, I believe it'd be next week, or actually probably later even this week. It's going to be Chaos Chosen versus Norse. Follow us; you'll get a notification when we go live.
2-die block with the bodyguard on your blitzer.
Okay, so we got a 2-die block going on to the blitzer.
Yeah, 80. I'd be down 80K.
That's the wrestle. Honestly, like I see that he's trying to free up this the guy down here. Probably didn't really need to. Just blitz him with the blitzer there and pick up the ball, run it in.
But if I didn't blitz him, it'd make it to where he really wouldn't have any inducements because he's only by like 1.5.
Okay. Oh, looks like he's trying to get a hit off onto the rat ogre there.
3, 4, 5, 6. 2-die block on your ogre.
Oh, Mr. Skitter.
No.
Push.
That's what Mr. Skitter sounds like.
He's like, nah. He doesn't have a name,
Go
does he?
here.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, thanks for the plug, Denise. Acropolis Games is going to be at the Michigan GT. We're going to have Blood Bowl out there. Speaking of which, we got to get some people.
He's a dumb
1, 2, 3.
We got to get some people signed up for that. Thank you, Denise. Turn 11. Brad was manning
At 3 times this
the
game,
board,
I can't believe it.
and he stepped away.
6. Manner, whatever.
Turn
he's gonna get
11.
blitz.
Fucking fail it.
Did he block? It doesn't matter. That's not gonna follow.
He powed him down.
I have sidestep, so.
Oh, sidestep. That's fine.
No, he's fine.
So he's got to roll the 3-up reroll over here.
6.
Just need to pick it up, man.
Well, not rerollable, but he's got rerolls for it. He got it. He's going in.
And
That's
Yay, I'm on board. If only I could have scored at all. in the
Bring
first
back
half.
number 9. He's good.
How many SPP is Mr. Rice at?
19.
He's good. These two both have.
After that touchdown? He could become a legend in this game.
What is it, 20?
All right, what do we got here?
Jakey successfully picked up the ball on a 4. It's not like him.
Wow. However, I do notice that oh wait, he scored. Okay.
He did score.
Okay. Let's go ahead and.
I might.
Did not mean to do that. You go there.
This is the first time I get to receive since I received the first part of the
This is just brutal. That way I don't have to ever redraft them. I can just.
I have a legend, I'm done.
I have a legend.
God, I can't find the score section for Jakey. Jeez. It took him 2 hours to score a touchdown. My goodness. So another reason why I'm so pro turn timer, me and Denise were done with our game.
He was the first incredible star player.
Yeah, 5 turns to steal the ball twice.
Yeah.
He's really has his work cut out here. Like we mentioned earlier, Eli and his Skaven have really got to blunder this to not move on to the finals.
Jakey needs, like I said, Jakey needs to score.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is This isn't the semifinals for him, right? He has to play you still.
Eli, yeah.
Yeah, so he has to play you still
No.
for the semifinals.
That will be semifinals.
Okay, so I'm mistaken there.
I finished at a higher seed, I believe, than Eli, which is why I didn't have to play this game.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Because we had the play-in game, which was Jakey beating out Joe.
Yes.
That's what it was.
And so this is technically the first game of
Technically of the playoffs,
So
right.
So the
The quarterfinals.
the de facto wild cards had to
Yeah.
play before. So that was
What was the TV of this game here? So this is actually league for our local, unless you're talking about the Michigan GT.
I'm not gonna pass the report up passer. You got 3 rolls.
Michigan GT, it's going to be team values are going to scale based on tier. It's going to be a team value buy system. Tier 1 teams are going to be 1.3, or I'm sorry, 1.2. Tier 2, 1.25, and then Tier 3 at 1.3.
that's interesting.
Yeah. Give a little extra to the lower tier teams. But this game, do you know the team values that these two are at?
I do not. This is not. These are not fresh teams.
Yeah.
These are very developed teams late in a league. This is technically the first game of our playoffs.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
so yeah, this is. I don't know what the TV is at. I know Eli is sitting at 1.6 something, and I believe Jakey was sitting at about 1.
it was the difference in team value is only 25K. So
that's
so
what it was. And so
Jake
they
was
were-
just shy of 1,600.
Yeah, so they're right about there.
You missed it earlier. One of the noble blitzers killed a level 4 gutter runner.
Yes,
Dead.
with 2 mutations. So yeah, no, it's been insane. You know, one of the things though, him losing that gutter runner,
That is big for you.
that's gonna cost me some heavy inducements.
Yeah, I mean,
though.
you're right. Just for reference, my co-host Brad here, he's playing the winner of this game, and he's playing dwarves.
Presumably the Skaven player, yeah.
Yeah, and
So,
dwarves against Skaven. That's a tough matchup.
Tough one to win.
If your dice pan out and you murder, then things are great. But if you're not getting the kills, then
yeah,
he's gonna
hard.
run away with it.
It gives me some interesting choices I have to make. So do I get Griff, or do I put all my dice in the gutter or not the gutter runner, the death roller and bribe situation? Because
The death roller bribe is powerful, for sure. But Griff is probably the speed you need to contend with gutter runners. Him being strength 4, they can't go toe to toe with him.
exactly, he will be my scorer that game.
Okay,
He
so
will score my
Jake gets
touchdowns.
another reroll. He won the brilliant coaching kickoff event.
Jesus, he's gotten 7 rerolls this half. That's his 7th reroll.
And right, and this is
Or,
the
well,
half he
that's-
doesn't need him.
Yeah.
Oh man, if you guys weren't around for the first half, it was tough. We saw quad skulls come out of Jake. We saw
And then another double skulls after that.
he's
later in the half.
level 5 blitzer casualtied himself trying to 2-die a line rat. Oh God.
Oh, I'm dreading this next game.
Dude, I'm so excited to play Jake.
I
The other
bet
Jake.
you are. Although I think that actually might
Well,
be a good game.
The thing is, that in my last couple, because I have just shy of 700 team value over him.
That's so much.
See, he took a giant against me the last, because I've played him twice this
Such a
season.
bad idea. Yeah.
I once in at the Sammy tournament and once like scheduled. He
Yeah.
took a giant both times, and one time the giant 3-die blocked a goatman and rolled triple skulls, and I broke his armor.
I'm
That's
shaking my
11
head.
plus armor.
I'm shaking my head.
giant
You've done
slayer.
it before. This evil man has naturally 11'd and KO'd my death roller. That has happened.
Yeah. Hey, he came back.
Yeah.
Okay. dodge piling that lineman down.
So I'm moving him here. That's what Tim suggested. And you were like, what are you doing?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, no. Fend.
He's
So
fending
he's
back
fending
the.
back so he doesn't follow. And he is okay. No.
I was thinking that it'd be fun.
I need Jakey to kill some more gutter runners here, though. I need to see it. I am also not.
Okay, fending him back too.
What if it's me and you in the
That's an armor
finals again? We get the Chaos Dwarf
Just,
rematch.
oh, that's casualty. That be another Chaos versus Dwarf in the finals.
Yeah,
Honestly, I think I favor myself in that matchup.
I think you do too.
I mean,
think I-
anything can happen.
I
We
have
just
a-
saw Jake beat Tim.
I have a strategy against you that I think might work, but obviously it's all up in there.
Is
The
it-
fact that you're
Is
so
it just
much,
more death roller fouls? Because it's not.
not gonna lie,
It's not a secret at this point.
I know, I'm not gonna lie. That's part of it, right? But the fact that you're so far ahead of me in TV allows me to not have to make any sacrifices when it comes to what I want to get. So not only could I get more death roller fouls, I get Griff, and I get like I very well could get my ref too.
Yeah.
So it allows me to. It does allow me to have some sort of advantage over you in terms of.
Yeah. You know, my Chaos team at 1900 team value.
That's so much.
Like, I've got a bunch of guard, a bunch of claw, mighty blow. I've got tentacles now on my ogre. So I love tentacles,
I'm okay with you having tentacles.
dude. He's gonna just hug your runners all day. He's gonna hug them. He's gonna just cuddle and
That's
then
okay.
punch them.
That's okay. I'm okay with that. Cuddle my runners.
And the blitzers.
Yeah, the blitzers would be the big one because they can dodge up on dodge on them too. But
The break tackle boys.
Yeah.
That's definitely who we'd be touching.
yeah,
So we got Wrestle coming out. Oh, he's thinking about the reroll.
but my troll slayers love big guys.
He did reroll it.
So
He's gonna stand firm. Stand firm, boy.
Claw uses it in armor 8.
Oh, he tried to get him with the claw mighty blow. Didn't work. He hasn't been doing a whole lot with that this game at all.
claw.
Oh, well, he hasn't been trying.
Yeah.
He hasn't needed to. He's just
No,
been
he's
doing
just
everything
been
with the gutter
removing
runners.
players anyway. Eli blowout. Who's Vim? I think it's Jake. Yeah. It's
Is that Jake Campbell?
I think so.
Because if so, he really needs to get a hold of me so we can figure out when we're playing our game.
Yeah. You guys got to play first. But
Do we have to play first?
you absolutely do.
Do you just want us to? And you're
Absolutely.
just saying, okay, that's
Yes.
fine. I don't have a problem with that.
Because if you end up,
So then you have.
I need Jake to win that game. If you beat Jake, I might take it easy on Eli.
Just take it
Just so
easy on him.
just so he doesn't go into the finals with half of his team.
But he's going up against Jake's Norse, which have been like
Or at least have players.
missing limbs and eyes as they just crawl through
No,
this league
that's my
through
point. So
through
Jake,
the
if Jake beats you,
through the playoffs.
if Jake beats you, it's open season on all of his players. But if you beat Jake, I have to consider like if I'm, it's a rough scenario because if I utter because I want Eli. Eli's number one. So
neither
he would
is
be-
Jake, and I.
Yeah.
One of them, you know.
Yeah. So if I don't get to,
Okay, so catch roll is good. What? Oh, is he just getting the SPP? I mean,
probably he's up 3-1. This is God, it's still turn 11.
Oh boy. Okay, so anyway, like I was saying, the thing about the inducements is that like in the past, Jake has been taking inducements against me that were he was taking the giant and what's the tree guy? Deep root.
Deep root.
He's been
yeah.
taking the giant and deep root, like 2 strength 7 players, which is awesome. But in an attempt to to fight me and compete in the fighting game, and you just like
It doesn't work.
it was dangerous and we were trading blows, but I was coming out on top.
Yeah. Well, it just doesn't work.
Well, the thing is, like, there's just not a lot that can go toe to toe with fighting my team
Yeah.
and survive,
Yeah.
let alone win.
Yeah.
Not to like brag about it or whatever, but the whole thing there is that like I think you play into my weakness, which is what Skaven do.
Yeah.
You take the griff. You take things that play that part of the game, because that's the part of the game that my team does not excel at.
Yeah. No, it's. Yeah, I'm not too confident when it comes to that. Like I said, I've got some tricks up my sleeve, but if it doesn't work, it's gonna be. It's gonna be rough.
The earth shaking in the Sammy was hilarious. We had the mountain weather table and we had earthquakes.
Yeah.
And so like you roll at the pitch at the end of every turn. You roll for every player on your team, and on a 1 they fall over, and they just go on the ground like they wrestled.
They
they're
don't.
fine.
Yeah, they don't.
You know,
break armor.
they don't break, but they
just
fall over. And so you have the tree man, who has to roll a die to stand back up,
Yes.
and then you have the giant who has to bonehead to stand back up. It was miserable. Like he had the worst luck with that.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, my guys were just like
What? Oh,
they
the
were fine, just traversing
Deep Root
this
has
terrain.
to roll to get up. I thought he had enough movement just to do it.
He's movement too.
Oh. Okay. So yes, he does have to roll to
Johnny
go for it to get up.
Treeman.
Definitely not Johnny Treeman.
Trading blows with knuckle. Johnny Treeman. I don't know the reference of this conversation.
How do I get the ball?
Oh my God.
How does he get the ball? He says. The thing is that I don't think he does.
I'm gonna have to leave soon.
You gotta work tomorrow.
No.
It's just I just can't take this.
This is just miserable. It's been going for 2.5 hours, and I'm like, it's turn 11. I guess probably it's turn 12 now, isn't it?
I don't know what he does. I don't know what he does.
All Eli has to do is hold onto the ball for a few turns, and then he wins.
Yeah.
He literally doesn't have to do anything. If he holds to like turn 14, I don't think there's enough turns for Jake to win. So he doesn't have to do much. I don't get the reference, Jake.
Okay, I do.
What upsets me is that Denise goes, yes, like she knows who that is, and that's
Wonderful. Got the Powie Wowie.
Nathan. Your mom's a dirty birdie.
Oh, how so?
You watching the chat?
A birdie dirty. Do you think he just like goes for like the wild 4-up dodge, 3-up, 2-die blitz on the?
Maybe you've got to do something because, like, there's no. You're pressed against the clock. Like
Yeah.
you can't screw around.
Jake said he wants to use his 1 million in inducements to buy half of my team, but the thing is that my team doesn't play for gold; they play for blood. And both Korn and Nuffle have come to an agreement where they just simply agree.
Yeah.
The yes was to turn 12, silly. Not Piper Piera. That should be a star player.
I don't like that. Not at all.
So
the implications are really gross.
dude, I'm still like shocked that Crumbleberry of all players was the one that won Jake his game.
Listen, I've talked to Jake about this.
I just don't get it, man.
I've talked to Jake about this, and I told him if he would have taken Griff, he would have never been in that situation in the first place. He might not have even went to overtime.
A halfling with 5 black orcs. Why is it a halfling? Like this fat little.
You need to stop. This is quickly going from family friendly to
No, that's
other
not.
kinds of friendly.
Oh, that's not the right dodge, dude. Oh my god, he got it.
6, 3 up.
This is the one he's gonna fail.
Yeah, because it's a.
Oh my god, he's doing it.
He's doing it. He's really doing it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So one go.
One
Go for
He's
it.
got strip ball and tackle.
Okay, so 2-die block.
Ooh, He's got strip ball.
You need to get a towel.
Or a push.
Oh, okay.
Or at least I think he has strip ball.
Ooh, gotta reroll that.
Yeah,
you have a
yeah,
million
you use the
rerolls.
reroll here. For sure.
I have sidestep.
Oh, his sidestep.
Oh, I guess he doesn't have strip
That's
ball.
bad. Yeah, he needed to.
Cool maneuver though.
He had such a
Climactic.
the 5-up dodge to get through there. He dropped the 6. He could have made it a 4-up.
Why did he do? He did the 5-up?
Yeah, he could. He could have gotten it to be a 4-up. He moved it in the wrong square.
Yeah.
If he'd moved above the thrower here, it would have been a 4-up.
Yeah.
He dropped a 6 regardless. So
That's a pretty good spot.
I choose to follow.
Mr. Skitter's zone.
Oh my goodness. So Eli tried to follow up his Jakey's player for him, and he's like, "Ho ho, I choose to follow," and of course he didn't.
okay.
Oh no. The
So
comment's
Jake,
still
when are
there.
we playing? When are we playing, man?
Yep.
When aren't we doing it?
The quotes.
Life finds a way.
Life finds a way. I love that movie.
Thursday evening or Friday.
I'm gonna
evening.
go double check.
Or
that,
actually,
Denise.
you know, I'm on vacation Thursday through Monday. So you tell me, and we're gonna do it. Oh, he did have strip ball, but that guy has monstrous mouth. He's immune. Okay, so yeah,
Deep in his lizard gullet.
lizard.
It's quite disgusting every time he gets fouled. You have to like regurgitate the bowl.
No, the push did not strip the ball because he's got a. He has a week. You have a week-long root canal. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So are you just gonna be there like constantly the entire week?
What's the other anti-strip ball?
Sure hands.
Sure hands, and then monsters mouth. Yeah.
Because it needed to get mutation and another skill, and mutation skills have to be better than everything else.
Yeah, mutations are pretty damn good. I'll say that.
It's better catch.
It's what?
It's better catch.
Catch.
Monstrous mouth.
It's better cash. Catch.
All right, so they're deliberating his next move here.
Tackle, strip ball,
Dodge, block, sidestep, strip ball, tackle, catch.
down payment, and feed.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Ends when I go back to work. Well, okay. Well, how about I just bring a table into the office and we'll just play there. I hear your dentist is a pretty big Chaos fan. Oh, doing pretty risky on the Dauntless there.
Do you have tackle? Do you have tackle?
Does he have tackle? No.
Okay, so here he goes.
I got a dodge bow. You have dodge?
So he does have dodge, so he's gonna be, so he does have sidestep. So he's just gonna keep the tackle right on that gutter runner. Eli has more than enough rerolls to make it work, but
I have enough rerolls.
I think we should both get on laughing gas before we play this game. I'm gonna need it. Jeez. I hope so. I really hope so. Gornak is ready for his season. I can do Saturday. It would have to be late Saturday. I have something going on around 1 o'clock, and that's going to have me tied up for several hours. But I can play in the evening. Or actually in the morning before, well, I don't know. Evening would be better on Saturday. 11 p.m. I mean, I suppose I could, but we might not get a lot of viewers or people to commentate. Back alley Blood Bowl. We'll meet up like behind Acropolis. I have a key to get in, but I would prefer that we play back there in the dark. Just another push, and that is a stand firm boy, and he's gonna stay still. Doing the 1 die block. Got the POW. Whatever you need.
One died.
He's fending that rat back. Broke his armor, just shattered that poor man, and now he's just asleep.
Sarah just sent me a text saying we're about to watch the worst movie ever,
Oh yeah.
and it's my favorite movie of all time.
What is it? What's that?
The Departed.
The Departed.
What's it about?
Very
Saturday
interesting
evening at
story.
7. I think I can swing that.
Is it sad?
I will confirm with my constituents, and we will. Yep,
You represent people?
I do.
Who the hell votes for you?
My children. They don't know any better.
That's okay. So this is a perfect example of why you don't let children vote. You get guys like this in office.
It's not, I mean, there's funny parts in it, but it's pretty intense. And
Oh. All right. I feel like I need a refresh on the dugout. All right.
everyone gets paranoid.
So the dugout's actually fairly clean. It looks like only both
And so
Eli's got, they both have one player casualtied, but it looks like Eli's got a few, I can't tell because Eli's got players KO'd. Let's see if we can get a better look at this. Yeah, it looks like Eli's got a KO, maybe 2, and then they both have a player casualtied.
it's just like a jam-packed cast.
Oh man,
This has been a fairly low blood game. All right, so here we've got the
That's
2-up
true.
dodge. Nailed it.
is it still turn 12?
This
This
Yeah.
is still turn 12.
Yeah, it's still turn 12. Is that where he wants to be? I don't think it is.
Doesn't matter.
No, it probably doesn't.
At this point, I think it's he could be anywhere he wants to be.
Jake, remove more gutter runners.
I can't help but feel you might be a little biased there.
Absolutely, I have to play the winner. And I think I know who the winner is. So. It's hardline potatoing this dude.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
my
failed. Go
goodness.
for it. Okay.
Oh, he's got sure feet.
That's a
I think you said he had sure feet, right?
yeah.
All right.
He's got sidestep, so he should just go on the edge of the pitch.
Exactly. You know, you could still push people with sidestep off the pitch, right?
You have to take up every spot around him, but I don't
Yeah.
think Jake's got the movement to do that.
Probably not.
I'd be pretty comfortable.
Yeah, right. You remember that play I made against ogres?
The one where you had a war dancer leap into like a hell pit of ogres and still surf one off.
Yeah, like chain push this ogre right off the pitch. Like it was amazing.
By the way, in response to the constituents thing, called me President Clawcoda.
That's not my name.
Oh no. This feels like a forward versus a goalie. Goalies don't score often ever. Jake, this is America. That better be in reference to hockey, not that other sport. I think it's called cowhead ball.
Cowhead ball. So I have some good news for Jake if Eli were to score here. And that good news is that he would get the ball back. Assuming he
God.
could pick it up.
My God.
The movement,
used
man,
a-
like how you can just teleport the ball.
He used a sure feet reroll is what he used.
Yeah, sure feet.
Yeah. You know, just like text messages, I don't find it particularly helpful when people text yes or okay.
Why?
Never gotten a text message like okay.
Yeah,
Like-
no, many a time.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It's like the exclusive way that my boss texts.
Like I can, generally speaking, I can see if you've responded, or I can see if you've seen it. So I don't know. Tangent.
Tangent. What do you think of giving break tackle to a bodyguard? Dodge on a 2.
Like I said, I would build them to be blitzers. So that's I would be okay with that. So, in answer to your earlier question, he's going to 2-die block this guy. Got it. And he got the pow.
pow. Turn 13.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Denise is more on top of this than we are.
I mean,
I'm sorry. I don't mean to.
listen,
I
me
don't-
and
I don't mean to
Denise.
speak ill of anybody, but like the turns are taking many moons.
Many moons ago, we started. Me and Denise were done like 45 minutes ago.
Well, okay. Also, I don't mean to speak ill of anyone, but in Denise's defense, she didn't have any players for the first half of the game.
That's also fair. That's also fair. Yeah.
So,
That's
yeah.
fair. But it was only for the last 2 turns. Oh.
Okay, Dodge reroll coming out. He passed.
It's a 5, people. Yay, he put it in the tray. He's gonna pick up the ball.
Picking it up on a not.
Not that
better
number.
than
Or that number.
that. Okay, that's another reroll for Jake.
Oh my goodness. Oh wait, that's score. Hold on. Eli didn't score yet. Or he definitely has. I don't know how you lose points, but that's not the score. I think he's down to 4.
Pick up the ball.
You need extra arms.
I'm giving him a skill.
Mm.
Playing Nurgle so I can have extra arms.
He's got. That guy's got sidestep. Oh no. Oh, it's a wrestle guy. Yeah, so he's got stand for him. That's why he put him there. He's gonna try. Check this out. So Eli's setting up to push that bodyguard off the pitch, right?
Yeah.
He's totally gonna forget that he's got stand for him.
Yeah.
We all know this.
Make a bad blitz. I could have made a bad blitz.
Oh, he told him.
No.
Sad face. I am a sneaky git. So I really kind of want to play Black Orcs.
Dude, I'd like to play Black Orcs too.
I don't think they're very good.
But they seem fun.
Yeah, well, the only reason I want to play them is because they have bribery and corruption.
Yeah, I
And-
want to play some like they're like really efficient brawlers, and the bribery and corruption just like combines so well when you hit someone and you just drag them into your pit.
Yeah.
you got all your guard,
Well,
and then you just have a sneaky get boy just run up and like do a front flip and murder someone.
Yeah, well, I think I have a winning strategy with them for defense, right? So I don't think you play a normal Blood Bowl defense with them. Is that a direct quote, Jake?
Lion L. Johnson. Can
I'm
we go back to how
sneaky git.
can we go back to how happy I am that gutter runner died? Like-
No one is happier than I am.
Gutter runners dying is like, it's like Christmas in Blood Bowl.
Oh my goodness. What was that book that came out? I think it was called Eat, Pray, Kill Gutter Runners. I think it's what it was called. It was basically
Is that what it was?
yeah. It was it's kind of like I can't remember the name of the other book either.
You know, I just had a weird thought. Does Dauntless combine with multiple block?
Yeah.
So you can Dauntless on multiple block.
Yes.
Huh.
One of my Troll Slayers has multi-block. Not on purpose, but he has it.
Not on purpose.
He finally got his second casualty, I think, in game 8 of the season. So I was like, I gotta do something with him. He's never leveled up. So like, I randoed multi-block on him. I'm like, well, that happened. So he's.
I took 2. Oh, what's happening? Oh, yep, that's double.
He's getting powdered.
Powder him to death.
He's pounding him on the ball.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Very rude Blood Bowl players.
A million times he's got blotched up.
Oh God. I actually, after my last game, I took 2 or 3 random skills. I got.
Really?
Yeah.
I hate randoming skills.
Oh, dude, I do
hate
too.
it.
But the thing is like, I'm then potentially, if all goes well, I have 2 games left in the season. So I want to be as strong as I possibly could.
Exactly.
And so it was 2 of my warriors, which are now going to be a level 5.
Yeah.
They weren't going to get enough SPP, no matter how well it went.
Well, that's
for them to level up. So
that's
I just took
exactly-
the random.
Yeah, that's exactly why I did it on my Troll Slayers.
And
because
then-
it's so late in the league, they're not going to get very much more SPP. You might as well chance it.
That's another score for Eli.
I said, yeah, it's.
Murdered one of my best dudes.
My season's over.
You already won a championship. I live that.
Oh God.
Oh, this is
Okay,
probably.
so you're at this point you're sold that you've lost. 7 turns ago you were sold that you lost. So, do you think at this point do you encourage your opponent to go all the way because they bested you, go all the way and win, or do you just spite murder whatever you can? You foul, you're filthy.
It's a hard question for me to answer this one. Being as objective as I possibly can with the question you're asking me, I say you try to beat as many players as possible.
That's being objective.
I'm trying to be. All right.
I have to side with you based solely on the idea that they're Skaven and they're gutter runners.
Yes.
And like gutter runners are without rival the most hated the most hated thing in the game.
People say they hate playing against dwarves. I think playing against Skaven is a million times worse.
It depends on who you are, honestly.
I guess that's fair. I mean, I am
because
playing dwarves, but playing against Skaven to me is just infinitely more miserable because if anything messes up dice-wise, the problems are just magnified, right? Dwarves, if you can't pick up the ball, hey, you didn't pick up the ball, chances are they can't even get anybody next to where the ball's at, right?
Okay.
So it doesn't nearly hinder your chances to win. Like Jakey not being able to pick up the ball this whole game, I wouldn't score 4 touchdowns on him. So I do think Skaven are insane, like, ugh. They are, I think they are. The other thing is people hated last edition was Wood Elves, and I played Wood Elves, but I think Skaven are the new Wood Elves.
Yeah, I don't
dropped
think
my
it's
keys today, looked down and saw a gutter runner, ran off with them. That's possible.
Oh God.
Did he have a big hand? Is that how he got him?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's
It's just skitter.
yeah.
1 to 2, so it's just gonna go 1, 2.
How many players does Jakey have too? I see. This is why I have a problem with having extra players too.
Extra players?
Yeah, extra linemen on my team. I don't really like it. Especially like, I don't know, because I feel like it adds too much team value to your team. To
So you win.
So
And it
Eli
hurts your
wins the
inducements
pitch
too.
invasion.
oh,
3 players.
jeez, oh Pete.
3 random
He
players.
is
My goodness.
Down the line, these 3 in this.
All right, so he's counting straight from his position.
13 players on the field. 16 players on the field.
I'm gonna get a D12 just so I can do this easier.
It's actually not a bad idea.
One,
Yeah.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wait, what? Why is he doing it like this?
He's
Oh, he's got 11.
One,
He's got 11
one
players
up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, done. All of them stunned. Ready?
Yeah.
Turn 6.
All right, so all those players are stunned. His thrower got stunned. My goodness.
The gutter runner dying is such a big deal.
I
Like,
love it.
I can't.
I will sleep like a
Imagine that.
baby tonight. Okay, so he dropped the ball, as is Jakey's.
Wait, what?
That every single
It-
drive
it-
the ball has
Bonehead.
finished its bounce on the pitch.
Oh, it landed.
Yeah,
on
it
him.
landed on him, and
He
then
boneheaded too. Oh my
Bonehead
god.
this game with that ogre.
Actually,
Jeez.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
He's gonna re-roll the bonehead.
he's got a billion
Oh
rerolls.
my god.
We need. I don't know why we have all these different sound bites and not that.
You're right. Some of these are loud though.
It's true.
Two die
Well, let's try it.
there.
How could this happen to me?
6 plus 1 is 7. Doesn't do anything.
I had to.
Yeah.
I just had to.
Two die block on him with the regular lineman. Push you.
Oh no. You know, I actually got an interesting idea. I want to do a Blood Bowl channel kind of like this, but I want to set it up like Shock Jock Radio to where it's just gross and offensive.
Fine.
I mean, that's basically a conversation with you regardless.
I know. I think it'd be more fitting.
Okay.
I'd be a lot better at it. It'd be more entertaining, depending on who you are, I guess. But be like the Howard Stern of Blood Bowl Radio.
Oh man.
My back hurts.
He's just looking at how he can blitz that gutter runner. And it's exactly
Take it to
what
the
he should
net,
be
man.
doing.
Take it to the net. Kill him. I don't know why he's not following.
Dude, no one's been following this
I
game.
know.
You're a better runner.
People are really scared too. But it really, if you do you tally up the odds, it's a 1 in 6 for player removal.
Wait, what is he doing?
4,
I don't know.
5, 6.
Oh, he's jumping.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Team reroll.
Okay, team reroll.
Got
Oh
it.
my god. Okay.
Mm,
Dodge.
got it. He can make dodges all day long, but he can't pick up the ball.
8, 9,
Jumps over players.
go for
Can't get his nubbins on the ball.
Go for it for the blitz. 2 die with tackle.
Kill him.
Poor guys.
Does he have block? That one has block?
No, he has wrestle.
Okay.
Reroll
He
it.
has wrestle?
Reroll it.
Okay,
Reroll it.
reroll.
Yes.
He's
yes,
team
yes,
rerolling.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Fuck. Damn it.
Oh well. He just
One,
burnt
two,
2
pick it up
rerolls
on a
doing
3
this.
up.
1, 2, buckle my shoe. Got it.
He did all that before he tried to pick up the ball. It makes me want to vomit.
Well, he's not.
I get it. It's
I'm just messing with you. Go ahead.
9. Go for it.
What?
Dodge. Go for it first.
what is happening right
Go
now.
for it.
For it, and then 1,
Dodge.
4 up dodge. Oh my god.
Oh, where's this?
He should have been playing like this a long time ago.
Dodge 3 up.
Uh,
Dodge reroll.
What is going on?
what is happening right now?
Who you passing it to?
The guy in front.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh,
4 up pass. Got it.
you kids want to see a dead body?
That's 2 SPP
2 SPP, Jake.
from his Nuffle thing.
What did he say?
To mark down your SPP.
Yeah, it's 2 points.
Mark down
Yep.
Mark down that special roll, dude. Damn.
My
So
God.
that's Wing Rice. He has enough to get a random something, which will put him to legend,
Oh
and
my
he can
God.
enter the Acropolis Hall of Fame.
Oh my God.
Crowd goes wild for that one. I never knew fat dudes could move so good.
Oh my. Oh my God. This is insane. Well, now that guy is literally marooned on Freak Island. He's about to get smoke checked. You kids want to see a dead body? The rat ogre's gonna run up. That's what I said. Freak Island.
Here's the thing: should I blitz him with blitzer, blitz him with my red ogre, or blitz him with the guy that
This is not good. It's got this is still turned 14. Chadsworth, the penultimate Brad Dwarf fan.
I gotta go home. You gotta go home? Hurry up. Hurry up. Calm down, buddy.
Oh, they've been back there for 3 hours, and now they say, "Hurry it up." I just heard this with my own one ear.
One ear.
One ear. I used to work with a guy. I used to call him Old One Eye because he was a jerk.
Was he a Carnifex?
He had the personality of a Carnifex.
Me?
It means he would run through Cabela's literally eating people. Bursting through walls like the
Shovel
Kool-Aid
claws.
Man and then picking people up and trying to shove them in his mouth. It was terrible. The worst employee I've ever
He
seen.
had like a regular sized mouth too, so it's just incredibly
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
No. I'm passing my turn? What are you talking about? I'm moving my red ogre.
very weird story.
Yes, I did.
Red killed him, but he was what's that say?
Regestated?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's Tyranid. He
Oh
just,
yeah.
They just cooked him again.
Yeah, he ate my face. I am
He ate my face.
I am Chaplain Cassius.
Oh god. Ew, Ultramarine.
Yeah, I know. I don't like it either, but it's the card I was dealt. I hate you, Tim, so much.
Well, we're on track and it's not
I
over
mean,
yet.
The only way that happens is if we hit overtime.
The turns are getting a lot faster now that Jake has accepted his fate.
Accepted fate, yeah.
And he's just doing stuff, but now it's suddenly
What is that a
working.
picture of?
I don't know, but I don't like it.
Do we have those? Hey, we do. Seems I'm so confused.
Right now, he is.
Me and Tim are all having we're having a conversation with each other through emojis under the same name.
Under the same name.
I don't know why you said that, Nathan. He's in the room with you.
Because he's trying not to give advice.
I guess.
And the thing is that's Jake's plan now.
That's what I hope he does.
Well, that makes two of us.
Because I fear the same scoreboard against my dwarves. Like that score is highly possible.
Jake and I are both happy that he has to play you before either of us.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because you will just if anybody gets in tackle zones, you will just mulch them.
I mean, that's my best bet, right? So that's. I can delivery prevent bad decisions. Can't deliberately. I'm glad you clarified, Nathan. That sentence was nonsense.
It was not sense. I miss Sergey.
I miss the rules that allowed Sergey to exist. That's what I miss.
I'm not totally against that.
I do not like the new level up system. I don't like the new. Did he bonehead again?
Two-die block with the mighty blow guy and the rat.
Yep. Bonehead.
It won't be Brad versus Eli. It'll be Brad versus the impulse to kill.
Yeah, but that's not a matchup because the impulse
to kill almost wins every time. That is so very true. My capability of removing rats is very high.
If you roll anything like you did with Jake,
Or Denise.
you broke armor 15 times, and 12 of those were removals.
I don't think that's 100% accurate because I pushed some guys off the pitch too.
One die.
I'm talking about just when you broke armor, or
Oh,
just on armor breaks.
you kept track of all that?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because it was obscene.
Yeah.
It was like watching a snuff film.
To be fair, a lot of my armor breaks were all right, I get a +5 because I was fouling and I had 5 players next to him.
Denise just says 15.
I don't understand. I need context, Denise.
No, it's because of what you did to her.
Oh, 15. That wasn't that was 11. You didn't have 15 players on the pitch. You came back next half with 9 players. It was almost in vain. You had 5 players at the end of the first half sitting out.
He's gonna
That was rough.
Your ball carrier for 2 die disadvantage. Wait, that's a blitzer, right? Yeah. 2 die disadvantage. Your ball carrier.
I do think it's
2 die disadvantage on the ball carrier.
We're gonna reroll.
Yep. Just re-roll the skull. Yeah.
He's got strip ball.
Oh, turn 15? Oh, I see what you're saying.
Oh,
Yeah, I was about to say context.
really bad at this. Good at talking, bad at doing scoreboard
Well,
stuff.
you know,
That's also Jake's last reroll.
it's hard to keep up when the turn only. Oh, was it Jake's last reroll? It's hard
Yeah,
to keep
he-
up when the turn changes every 15 minutes. Usually I'm on top of it. But you know.
Going. Ball still bounce. To the 1, which is diagonal upwards. That line right there catches it on a 4.
I am thankful that this game is speeding up.
Dodge.
Maybe my original prediction will be correct. 5-1. What? 5-0 dodge? Oh, Jake's 5-0 dodge.
Go in.
You've gotta kill gutter runners because I don't want this.
He's swinging on him all day.
He needs to
but
foul
he's
him.
not doing anything.
He needs to foul him. That is when you remove players. Because you can almost guarantee an armor break with assists. Especially on a low armor team like that. I just hope I can afford a death roller or a bribe with
against Eli?
Griff. Yeah, with Griff. That's 380k of gold.
It's a lot of money.
I need 200k. I need 200k in inducements. So if he's 1650, I'll get it.
He won't be 1650.
I won't get it.
He won't be
So
1650.
what do I take? Bribe or Griff? I know. You want to say bribes. But I feel like if I'm going to win and score touchdowns, I need Griff.
Griff is also. I don't know. Griff is good.
I know. Strength 4, block, dodge, AG2 up. Like, he scores my touchdowns.
Yeah, he gives your team the ability to handle these guys, and I don't know,
Exactly.
I feel like you probably need Griff. The bribes are big. Ugh, I don't know, man. There's a reroll. That could be a dead boy. Oh, broke.
Kill him.
Oh, just KO.
Damn it.
Turn 8.
There goes my 5th touchdown.
Bonehead.
Another bonehead. Turn 16.
Yep. I caught it that time.
3 times in a row. He's done it 6 times this whole game so far. He's been boneheaded most of this half. So you won this game, 360,000.
2 die block on that.
You need a
rat.
204. You know what? A mercenary.
So,
A mercenary. That's not a bad idea.
Oh, no. What's that?
Mercenaries?
What do you mean?
Is that Tim's ogre?
Tim had a troll, Jake.
He has an ogre mask on. Snow White wasn't sleeping because of the apple. It was because of the dwarves' beakers. savagely.
What the heck? They ran her over with a death roller. Jake says, Griff, you need a 240k mercenary. We were talking about that yesterday. Not yesterday, 2 days ago. But yeah, I just don't. It's rough. I think I do go with. With Griff. We'll see we'll see what the gold situation's at. But
Does it break?
We're probably looking for the patented one die block. You have other players.
he doesn't. I mean, he doesn't care.
Okay.
Not to follow.
Are we look?
That guy. Push. Not to follow.
Are we looking at a patented
He's going
Jake
to
turn 16 foul here?
Get up and follow your blitzer.
Yeah.
No assist.
What? What? That's why you don't.
I would have just picked that guy up.
Yep. That's exactly what I would have done.
Stress it out.
That was his turn. That was his last turn.
He can't score.
No, he can't score. So it is going to be 4-1.
Him getting knocked out over there, if he would have been just knocked down and not hurt, he would good chance of just
So it looks like our final score is going to be
make use of this.
4-1. Skaven answering back on those nobles that beat Chaos Dwarves 3-0. So with a 4-1,
Well, first of all, I gotta try to.
using very few re-rolls in the second half.
So mercenaries.
So it's gonna be 3-0.
What if you took mercenaries instead of Griff?
No.
No.
You can't get the quality of mercenaries you can with the money you spend on Griff. You just can't. Not to mention Griff has loner 3+. Like, Griff's just a team player apparently.
Griff.
He's more of a team player than my death roller. Loner 5+.
Jake, that's mean.
Maybe we'll get it. Yeah, Jake, and maybe we'll see Jakey win with a 6-up halfling throw.
6-up crumbleberry toss.
And I want to clarify, it's not the halfling being tossed. The halfling is now the quarterback. So,
Not a single time. Not a single time.
How could this happen to me?
This heavy guy.
This happy guy. The crumb is coming for Dakota. Give me that crumbleberry.
it better not, Jake, because he's going to wear him like a hat.
He dodge bought him.
He's gonna be like,
He's gonna die his last. Oh God, the mighty blow does it. Okay.
Okay.
He's
so that's the
right.
game. The final score is 4 Skaven to 1 Nobles. All right.
Man, I think it was that ball.
That was part of it.
It was that ball was a really big deal.
Yeah, that was part of it. That was part of it. That ball is what really gave Eli his 3rd touchdown.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the nail in the coffin. I mean, I guess to be fair, the nail in the coffin was the 2nd touchdown.
The 2-die, I'm sorry, the quadruple skulls, really is what turned the tide.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Just
and
awful
losing
timing for that.
and losing not picking up the ball.
Ever.
Yeah, really sorry. He failed to pick up the ball more times than he picked up the ball.
Yeah.
Like it was terrible. It was really bad. So they're doing their roles here now.
Yeah.
So we it looks like Eli will be advancing to the next round. It'll be me versus Eli in that game, coming to a computer screen near you. And that will be an interesting one to say the least. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We are signing off.
All right. Thanks, guys.